chest and the chemise. Yo, I'm the man in charge, triple dip justice, my reach is large, indicting T-Rex arms, yeah they on display, short reach, big mess on a public way, yo. Adjust your antennas, tune in tight, Posse rules the bench, I'm the law tonight. Be so high, they touch the sky, the joke ain't over, just watch me fly, yeah. Adjust your antennas, tune in tight, Posse rules the bench, I'm the law tonight. Be so high, they touch the sky, the joke ain't over, just watch me fly, yeah. Advanced years, wisdom stacked, try me once, no turning back. James Jackson ordered, case dismissed. Kasi cheek strikes, you won't resist. Yo, yo. Order in the court, the rhythm pounds. Justice echoes, breaking bounds. Prosecutor by day, mic in hand by night. Adjust your antennas, I'm the signal, alright. Antennas, tune in tight. Kasi rules the bench, I'm the law tonight. Be so high, they touch the sky. The joke ain't over, just watch me fly. Yeah, adjust your antennas.
I feel bad. Yeah, what happened with that girl? Hey, you know, I try to be the best person I can. You know, I'm not perfect. I think that we all try to do the best things that we can in our own ways. You know, I'm definitely not perfect. I have my flaws. I have a lot of them, actually. I would be devastated if anyone in the LTL family got hurt, etc. for that channel and members family so during the holiday. Yeah, absolutely. I don't want to spread shit. It's not my thing. You know, I just heard what happened with the mods passing. Oh, that's sad. You pull off the ball, look well. I can't do it. Best thing about it when I've been bald is the hat falls off. That's funny. Well, I have no choice, Jeff, because if you look here, see here, my hairline is gone. So if I try to grow hair, I literally just grow a strip right here. It doesn't look good. And then right here, I have male pattern baldness too. And that's from wearing hats my whole life. I mean, I was born with a hat. I said I came out of my mom's womb with a hat on. I've worn a hat my entire life. Yeah, I have like a widow's peak. I don't care though. You know, I'm kind of over the whole hair thing now. It doesn't really matter to me anymore. I have no one to impress. So if you like someone just because of their hair, it's just stupid.
Sorry about that.
All right. Summer is a mod in another chat now with others. Oh, really? I didn't know. What channel does she go on? You know what's a great channel? If you like, I love this channel. This guy is so good at making material. If you love travel channels, check out Bald and Bankrupt. I absolutely love that channel. I love him and
Bald and Bankrupt.
Peter Santello. Oh my God. That is like the stuff I really wish I could do. It's so cool. Bald and Bankrupt is great.
And the Commonwealth certainly can't call Trooper Proctor back. You think they're going to call Tully back? You think they're going to call Buchanan back? The gig is up on them.
Gig's up.
So let's just continue to drag this out. We're going to continue to drag Karen back and forth now. Let's bankrupt her, have to make her sell her house, have her go through all this stress, because we know we can't win. We can't win in a court of law.
Can't win, Brian. All right. So we're gonna go through some Lana shit because she's really on a tear lately. And I know a lot of people say, why do you even bother? You know what I mean? I don't know. She's a piece of shit, and she's been a piece of shit for a long time. And she had like 500 and something people watching today. So it's important to show how dumb these people are. And she's at it full force all of a sudden after like, I don't know, a 2-week layoff. Now she's all into it. Yeah, I know she's live right now. We're going to cover it. What the fuck is going on here? Hold on. I don't know what's up. That should play. It should play when I do that. There you go.
I'm telling you to go back and listen to that. I could literally break it down right here for you, but I'm not going to because he's talking of referencing.
Come on.
Not right then and there. He is referencing a different point in time. I've watched it's actually 1 hour, 15 minutes. I've watched the full. Did you anybody not think it was weird that they're just shooting the shit in the back of the cop car when he's taking Brian, wherever he's taking Brian? If this was so clear cut that Brian did this, and, you know.
If you guys don't know what this is, she's sticking up for Brian Laundrie. Doesn't think he did anything wrong.
Like the media wants to put it out there that he's, him and his parents are working together and did all this stuff. Then why wasn't there an arrest warrant for the murder of Gabby?
This is what I'm dealing with right now. This guy.
Brian was choppy.
He's got to
when
be
he was
up
explaining
here.
things. Listen to how he's explaining their fight.
Got to be up here. He's the boss.
Nope, they don't know cause of death. They haven't announced it. They haven't announced. Which they would do in an autopsy is to be usually giving estimated as to Gabby was dead a week ago. Gabby was dead 2 days ago. This is 3 weeks, a month. I think all that's going to be sealed.
Thank you, guys. Awesome.
Let's go back to that whole, the 911 call said dude was slapping the girl. What time and location was that 911? Like, did you listen to the 911 call? What time of day was the 911 call and the location that the person made the 911 call?
Yeah.
I want to know how far they possibly.
So anybody that followed the Gabby Petito Brian Laundrie thing, per usual, Lana is going with the killer almost every time. Start naming them. OJ, Chris Watts, pro burger. She's a pro burger, right? Just down the line. Go ahead.
Traveled. That's what I want to know.
People listen to this shit. This is why I show it, because it's incredible that people actually do. It's amazing.
Right before the stop?
It's fascinating to me.
MP is me. Long time follower of yours. This is my first time chiming in, though. Well, welcome. They could technically get into that home.
I know, yeah.
You would think that it's lacking the elements of a crime, but you could go with the exigent circumstances, and I believe that would have held up. I'm telling you, that was a strategic thing. And they decided against it because of anything they could possibly. What if they recover something? Recover a bunch of things, and they risk the chance that it's, thrown out. That would have held up. I'm telling you, that was a strategic thing. Again, that was a strategic call. Against it because of anything they could possibly. What if?
Sorry about that. I wasn't supposed to make noise.
I just went back and watched it. Yeah, I was holding onto the keys. I don't have my phone. Because the police officer says, did you hit her with your phone? Did she hit you with her phone? What is the cop saying? We'll play right now. He's being choppy because he's trying to explain multiple things.
Yeah,
and it's exactly right.
I don't
have my phone. I don't.
Give Brian a break. He's in a domestic violence situation. Gabby was beating him up, guys. Come on,
I have a phone. She goes off without me, and I'm on my own. So I don't really have a phone. Has anybody ever, when I don't really have my phone with me because she'll go off and my phone's in the van and I'm going off, hiking. He's trying to talk so fast that it's just and he's nervous and
give him a break.
But wherever does he say, I don't have a phone. You can search
This is after she's dead, by the way.
me, I don't have a cell phone, and then Gabby saying, oh, make sure you tell him to charge his phone. That's not how that happened at all.
Oh, okay.
He's also not how everybody just dissected this crazy, right? If the officer thought that he was being lied to, don't you think the officer would have said, wait a second, you told me that you didn't have a phone. Now all of a sudden you have a phone? Like, and if the officer wanted to make a big deal about his phone,
Maybe
don't you
he
think the
just
officer
lied
just
to him.
said this stuff?
Maybe that happened. Maybe that happened.
So Lana, do you not think he's guilty? I have no idea if he's guilty or not. I mean, we don't know anything about this case. We knew that there was a missing girl, went on a van trip with her boyfriend, fiance. There was a domestic violence that nothing ends up happening. And he supposedly comes back with this van. She doesn't. Her parents file a missing persons. His parents lawyer up.
Yeah.
And now we have a missing girl turned up, losing her life. And there's like,
it's
what the heck's going on
enraging.
here?
It's enraging,
and
MJ.
the boyfriend's now missing too.
Is.
I mean, those are just, think about all of that. That's like, what? How does this happen? What's going on? In the world of digital forensics, there's footprints digitally on people and with their phones, with CCTVs. I mean, do I think that the FBI knows a shit ton more? Absolutely. Supposedly comes back with a van without Gabby. I think that's confirmed, isn't it? Absolutely not. That's not confirmed. I've said it numerous times already on this show that him coming back, if he flew home to fly.
She doesn't believe that Brian took the van back like alone or whatever. She doesn't believe it. And this is well after the fact, by the way. This isn't like while it's going on and you're asking questions.
Then back to Florida or back to Utah where he was picked up. Why would you ever fly to Florida for 6 days, leaving your fiance? Do what? Like, what are you talking about? On this, like, this is why. Which we don't know if that's true or not.
Holy shit! Did you guys see that turtle?
Sources say it is, but we have not seen a plane ticket. We haven't seen not one piece of.
How did
he's
that
moving her
happen?
stuff. So think about this ahead of time. He's moving stuff into a storage unit that's
How the
hers
fuck?
because he left because they broke up, and did she call her family to say, me and Brian broke up? Brian left.
I never seen that before.
What the heck is going on? I think that the cops got one thing right, which was mental illness going on, like with people being pulled over. I think that was
mental
accurate.
Illness,
But mental
Oh my
health and mental
God.
illness right now,
What is
that's a
going on?
huge
Can you
part
guys
of
see that?
the problem in the United States of America as it relates to domestic disputes that lead to people losing their lives.
Can everybody see that? when
If
that
she called her
happens?
family, why would they report?
There's a
I didn't say she
turtle
called her family. I'm
drinking
asking,
water.
why wouldn't you call your family? If I was
Stay
left,
hydrated?
I don't tell anybody this. I don't.
Oh my
I mean,
God, that's cool.
When her parents FaceTimed with her on the 24th, did they see
That
Brian?
freaked me out. I'm
Was
like,
he part of the FaceTime?
Mine an alternate reality or something? All right, turtle.
I'm saying no.
drinking-
Just because he
drinking
comes
water.
back with a van, does that mean guilty? No, because I want to know the circumstances around why he ever left
Thanks, Wink.
Utah, Wyoming.
Appreciate you.
Because I believe that if he did fly out, he flew out of Salt Lake City, which adds up with
Yeah,
the hotel.
we got a
supposedly they were
goal
staying in was in
going.
Salt Lake City, where she was.
We're gonna do, we're gonna have palate cleansers. We're gonna do kitty stuff. I mean, he's on me right now. I mean, let's just call it for what it is. I mean, we'll just give you a little taste of what's going on right here. He has to be here when I'm doing this. The minute I start, he jumps up, and what am I gonna say? This is where he's happy. Look at him. He just wants to be here with you guys. The Kasi G thing is kind of blocking his face, but you see him. Anyways, let's go.
There was no post, there's no pictures during that time. I don't know what she was doing during that time, but you're not going to tell anybody about that?
Yeah, it's kind of an attention
I'd be telling my
whore,
friends
isn't
about
he?
that. I'd be telling my friends. This isn't working. We've been doing nothing but fighting. We almost got arrested. We're heading back. We're heading home. Let's go. And she's like, no, I'm not ready to leave yet. I'm not ready to go.
Saying hi to everybody.
And he's like, okay, well, then just take me up. But here, let's drive the van home. And well, no, I'm not leaving.
Let's drive a van home.
I mean, this
and
was
what?
on CNN. Again, no idea if it's true or not.
Okay, so that is what.
There be no trial. They never have to sit there like I did and look at, morgue photos and, photos of her on the ground and stuff. If he killed her.
I mean, let's even say that John Walsh
I'm going to have
knows
to pull the
this to be
screen up.
actual
I can't
fact.
see it.
In terms of how she, the cause of death. I think that's an irresponsible thing to be saying about wishing that anybody.
You think? Okay, let's switch it over to this. What's you saying?
Was
here?
this about I want someone to cover my case, or was this about I want somebody to cover my narrative?
This is about Karen Reed, by the way.
A special prosecutor.
Yeah. Especially appointed prosecutor.
Okay. Following a falling
Say it
out.
right, lady.
I'm telling you, because he triangulated these two.
Gotta watch your mouth.
Zoop. Following a falling out between Natalie and Karen in June of 2023, which thank God it happened for Natalie, the text message frequency dramatically dropped. Okay, but that's when Turtle Boy went off the rails. Natalie was no longer sending Aiden Carney information related to the homicides after segment. We're going to talk about these colored copy digital images of John.
Was that it?
No.
No, it wasn't.
Let me go back to this.
This is the big lie that they said that Karen Reed hired Turtle Boy to do this. You heard it from Natalie herself right there. Karen Reed didn't even know who the fuck I was.
Okay, and then I said, I want to know when Richie Microdots got involved.
She wants to implicate Microdots.
When did Alan Jackson hire Microdots? Why was it that on Turtle Boy going to the stairs was Richie filming that day? May 3rd or May 4th, whatever the date was for the hearing, that he got dressed up like a turtle. Because it was funny that Richie is there to record everything. Well, if you were Karen Reed and you want to do a documentary, wouldn't you, and you're Alan Jackson, wouldn't you have a camera guy? I know I would have had a camera guy. How did Aiden and Microdots meet?
Oh, yeah.
Next.
Oh, yeah.
Moving on.
When we first started doing this, John Silvera had heard of me. My following wasn't as big as it was. This is what wiretapping is. We believe this is wiretapping. They did an entire
I don't know about that.
spent on this. And then on December 20th, when they went to wrap it all up 3 weeks later, he just
see how he says December 20th.
Look at my little lion right
You
here.
guys can check my work.
You guys see this little lion?
December 20th was when he was indicted. Here he's saying the 20th when they went to wrap it all up.
forgot. He forgot to be like, oh yeah, can you indict him?
She doesn't
on that?
know that, MJ.
He
She
just
doesn't know anything.
fucking forgot. Like that.
He didn't forget. God, he's so
I know, buddy.
stupid.
I know.
Oh my God.
I know, buddy.
That is one of the underrated.
Say hi to Auntie MJ. She's
Gives
here.
me a fucking blowjob. Give me a fucking break. Fake news. That's perjury, Your Honor. Perjury. I never ever fucking said that.
What did you say?
She said that Karen owes me a blowjob. That is fucking fake. Fake, 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 fake.
Oh my God, he's insane.
Oh my
that she messed up, was releasing.
Sorry, the camera is
photos. And for
right
some
where I
reason,
gotta grab
He's calling them
mouse.
autopsy photos. They're not. They're of John at the hospital. Now
I gotta
watch
figure
this.
something out.
Watch this. He won't say shit about this. Watch.
I thought I sent those to Aiden, but when I looked through my
Have been leaked from cell right extractions. It's absolutely disgusting and it's unethical. And part of since
Oh, you're
2023.
gonna like the next one. You're gonna like the next.
Because those messages that I saw leaking out disgusted me.
Disgusted her.
Disgusted me.
Can you imagine this thing being disgusted?
The conversations that have been leaked from cell right extractions. It's absolutely disgusting, and
Disgusting.
it's unethical.
Says her.
And what the fuck?
The worst thing on YouTube. By a long shot. By a long shot. It's not even close. There's a storied history with this moron.
In another exchange on May 6th, Aiden Carney text message 5 photographs that appear to be pictures taken by CSSS of Karen's car, including the taillight. Kearney then asks, can you walk me through what these are?
Thank you, Genuine. Yes, I did hit the kitty lottery for sure. He's awesome. And he's a bully. He's a cuddle bully. And he wants to be cuddled and petted and sleep on me all the time. But yeah, I absolutely did. He's awesome. Thank you. Appreciate you.
A later message from Natalie appears to be in response to the pictures.
Yeah, thank you, MJ.
Can you ask him if he can get those photos?
And listen, MJ is responsible for getting me to Brando. Brando would not be here if it wasn't for Auntie MJ. MJ _523. She's the one that is absolutely responsible for hooking me up to Rando. So just to let everybody know.
Photos from the court.
Auntie MJ.
I'm just not positive they are public. Can you responded? And how did she
drove me back?
And how did
awesome.
she get them? See how anybody that's actually paying attention here.
Yeah, what did she say tonight? We're gonna keep going.
This is for them to play dumb.
Why are you mentioning it here? Like, this is for them. Why aren't we talking about how this federal investigation was talked about in April? Well, on November 29, 2023, the supervisor of records of the Public Records Division of the Office of the Secretary of the Commonwealth sent a letter to the Norfolk County District Attorney's Office regarding the petition of Ted Daniels.
Ted Daniels.
So we basically put a FOIA in to request for public records made on November 1st, like I told you guys. And he was seeking, look at this, any letters. Why would Ted Daniels think that there were letters to be found?
He jumped down.
This is what goes with my statement earlier. I said, Turtle Boy, do you ever wonder why Ted Daniels was tipped off to go get letters and you were all brought in to come and commit crimes? Dude, fucking give it up for Alan Jackson, David Yannetti, and Karen Reed.
Who she thinks all are criminals at this point.
They use the fuck out of you, Turtle Boy, and I absolutely love it. I fucking love it. I cannot love it enough. Okay. It's amazing. Okay. And so seeking any letters. Okay. Now looking for the letters are, so seeking any letters, emails, or other correspondence Norfolk DA Morrissey or any members of his staff has sent to any DOJ entity that mentioned, the identified individuals. The supervisor of public records letter indicates the Norfolk County District Attorney's Office responded on November 14th to the public records request by identifying a single responsive record and withholding that record pursuant to identified exemptions of the public records laws, precipitating the petition appeal. So he appealed it. Okay. Now, so Ted Daniels, it says that you have to appeal within 10 days. Okay. 3 days later, on Saturday, December 2nd, oopsies, a Boston 25 News teaser. This is what Aiden Carney was losing his dick about. This is what he was. He's like, yeah, it's going to be great. There's supposed to be a teaser, and there's a report later, and it all sucked, according to him. According to him, it was shit. Okay. At 10:15, about what 25 Investigates has learned about why are federal authorities looking into the case of Karen Reed. And I'm like, why are they writing this and starting here when you normally would start, like, this has been going on since May or April rather. right? April, like 420. Well, let me tell you what, you're going to go ahead and source the guy that is in jail right now. And literally, you guys just filed this after finding out that your client is being investigated for conspiring to commit witness intimidation. That's what they found out at the end of December, and then boom, filed this January 4th. Talk about some fucking smart, sick shit, right? So
It's genius. Listen to what she says down here.
the teaser video includes a video audio snippet of a man identified as a
former
federal prosecutor stating that they are not investigating the murder. Well, no shit. They are investigating the investigation of the murder. Who's this former federal prosecutor?
I don't know.
Huh? What do we think?
I don't know.
Who do you think that is? On the evening of December 4th, 2023, during its 6 p.m. newscast, Boston 25 News aired a preview report about its upcoming 10:15 report, asserting that our sources
Yes, Andrea, this is
tells
Lana
us
from
the U.S. Attorney's Office is investigating the
Cop's
investigators.
daughter. This is Lana
the
from
investigators. See what I've always said about this whole thing? Okay, ready? Listen up. I said the thing that Turtle Boy needed to just focus on and focus on only was the investigation.
I clipped it sideways. Sorry.
The investigators, the government, not witnesses, the government. The government is the ones who did what, didn't do what. All of it. The government didn't record interviews with witnesses. The government didn't separate people. The government, everything.
Right.
That's why, when I cover cases, it's exactly what we attack.
What I cover cases.
I'm not attacking witnesses.
What? What's that, Lana?
All of it. The government didn't record interviews with witnesses. The government didn't separate people. The government, everything. That's why, when I cover cases, it's exactly what we attack. I'm not attacking witnesses.
No, she would never do that. She would never attack witnesses. I mean, we got to give her that, right? I mean, why would she do that? Where is all my shit? Why can't I find it? She would never attack witnesses, only victims, only murdered victims. I mean, she might do that.
It's Friday night. I'm just getting ready for my Tinder date. Me and Chris decided that we're going to do this whole of a marriage thing.
Maybe.
So I got a new lifestyle membership.
Maybe dead pregnant women. I mean, she might go after them, just not.
And I'm just really excited to explore it, I think, a little bit.
And people are going to say you play this all the time, but why wouldn't I?
It's Friday night. I'm just getting ready for my Tinder date. Me and Chris decided that we're going to do this whole of a marriage thing. So I got a new lifestyle membership, and I'm just really excited to explore it, I think, a little bit. But with it being such a long week with the election. Hey, Sharon. Oh, my God. Hey. I know somebody reported the cream of some young guy. I can't even believe it. It must have been that shitty of a guy. Like, who would ever report the cream of some young guy? Anyways, guys, I just, it's been a long week. Like I said, I'm just gonna let loose. I think I'm gonna adopt a child. I just got so many amazing ideas for 2021. I'm just really looking forward to, reinventing myself, getting out of my comfort zone.
Right. Yeah. Good luck. We're really pulling for you. Fucking lunatic. What's she saying tonight? Let's go. I'm just gonna go random.
Not his very first of the case. It would be blog number 4. And this blog is the very, very first time that, and this is what leads to the blackmail recorded call that Turtle Boy sent to Lauren.
Blackmail.
But Turtle Boy recorded
blackmail. Let's listen.
Because in this phone call, Aiden Kearney blogs about the federal investigation for the first time.
She's
no
live
other
right
outlet
now.
is reporting the federal investigation. None. The source is Turtle Boy Daily blog, and it's the Can't Cover Up 4 story. And now I'm going to show you.
Look at the people in her chat just eating it up. It's fucking ridiculous. Oh, somebody said that Cossy G is mad. Somebody, we're already getting told on.
What's up, girl? Thank you. We got a new member there. Thank you there.
I'm way
New
behind
member.
though. So.
Oh, what's up? Welcome.
Oh, look at who is that?
What is that?
Who's that?
What's up, girl?
Who's that?
Thank you. We got a new member there. Thank you there. New member.
Who's that? Hold on.
Oh, what's up?
Oh, look at that. Altman. Altman became a member. Hey, what's up, Altman? How you doing, baby? Love your work, babe. Keep going. Keep chugging. You're the best. Love
Welcome.
you.
What is up?
Fucking
Here you go.
real.
So going over to now. Whoopsies. We're gonna use Hector for a second. I want to show you
Look at
something
this.
because again, the reason I
Look-
did all of this is I
Look at this mess in front of us. Look at this. Hold on. Is there a way I can do this? Oh, hold on. Can I put Brando in front? Because I don't want you to look at her.
really value this girl. So here,
Is that working?
417.
Can you
this is
hear
getting
her
back and forth?
when
Text
I do
messages
that?
between like Natalie and Turtle Boy. They're sending him a bunch of stuff. Okay, he's staying up. He ends up producing this, and it ends up being the 4.
I don't want you to look at that.
Night. And so there's his first article, Aiden Carney, April 18th, 2023.
You can
Kansas
hear
City,
her?
one.
Okay.
Okay.
Not just me.
And it's
Both
the
of
18th
us.
because technically it's after the
Good.
midnight hour. Then
I'd rather you look at
after they
Brando.
read it and after they redline it, okay, they love it. It's incredible.
Hey, thanks, Taco
Okay,
Tuesday.
307.
Thank you.
Now,
Welcome.
420.
Antenna folk.
Canton cover up part 4. 420, 2023. Canton cover up part 4. Multiple witnesses in home where John O'Keefe was killed, subpoenaed by federal grand jury. FBI visits homes, basement floor reportedly replaced.
But look, I do have to show you.
Like, whoa. Whoa. Wait. What did you just say happened on that day?
Do have to show you.
Alan Jackson.
She's
wants to
got
have a
writing
call.
there.
So
Look
does
at
Leonetti
people. She's got
with
writing.
Turtle Boy.
So it must be
And
legit.
there's the text messages, and then a phone call is had. And then this is what is produced on 420, 2023.
Look at all the
Canton cover
typical,
up part 4.
all the typical fucking losers in her chat. Jermaine, you know what I mean? All these other
You should be asking yourself right now.
Altman, apparently.
Without a doubt, there's no doubt in anybody's mind here, but I'm going to make sure it's black and white. Turtle Boy's source for everything is Karen Reed and Karen Reed's attorneys.
Yeah, no shit.
To include this. Now, what everybody should be asking themselves is how in the world does Alan Jackson and David
Has that ever
Karen
been a
Reed
dispute? I mean,
and the
you
rest
know.
of the team know about a federal grand jury? How do they know about the feds investigating? How do they know any of this? Now, the girl that told me to look, that I was wrong, said, you have the timeline all wrong. And her timeline began in May. May 18th. Look at the DA's writing these letters. They knew. No.
They knew.
Guys, this is why the DA starts writing the letters. Ready?
And
So, 'cause it
by
was-
the way,
did I tell you guys Alan Jackson was a prosecutor? in
By the
LA?
way-
You guys know this. Did I tell you that he raped?
we're going to talk about nice, Lana. We're going to talk about the phone call she tried to make to Turtle Boy. I don't know if you guys saw that post earlier, but we'll talk about that in a bit.
And to be a district attorney. I'm a fan of Alan Jackson. But this is why defense attorneys would ever engage in something like this, okay, is because they feel that they have no choice, right? That's what they're going to say. Like, that's what people are out there going to say. Well, the ends justify the means.
So she's guilty then, Lana, right? I mean, just come out and
Because
say
you
it.
become the corrupt machine that you're fighting. No, but hang tight. Here you go. So Aiden Carney. Well, you have to start asking yourself,
Listen,
if you
she talks about this like it's fact, and it's all horseshit. It's fucking amazing.
guys believe that Aiden Carney, like the girl that wrote me, I believe
It's
that Aiden
actually
Carney was
more a
enslaved.
study on like psychology than it is like a dirt bag. You know what I mean? It's interesting in other ways for me. I don't know if it is for you guys.
He was believing in everything he's saying. He should not go to jail, blah, blah. He's already served enough time. He already took 2 months away. And I'm just like, I'm going to stop you right there. Aiden Carney, this is his MO. Alan Jackson. So what I went to the beginning is that Karen Reed got those phone records, got the whole phone of John, saw the text messaging. Who's Turtle Boy? Because they're looking up if there's any communications between John and any of these people. They boom come across Julie Alberts and John O'Keefe's text messages.
Go
Julie
nuts,
Alberts
she
says,
is.
my biggest fear, my biggest nightmare would ever be
She's
to have
fucking
Turtle Boy
crazy.
blog about me. And then within 2 months
Yeah, she tried calling him yesterday and he fucking hung up immediately. And that's the best thing you can do because you don't talk to maniacs like this on the phone.
of that phone being turned over, the image of it, Turtle Boy blogging about him.
You don't. Absolutely
Okay.
not.
No.
Nope, not interested.
Now, one would have to fast forward because, and this is just a flash forward because I'm going to come right back to it. And you would
I
have to
wouldn't
use
talk to her.
September
No
17th
fucking way.
as a date when Karen Reed in messages tells Turtle Boy that there was a neighbor that has ring of him leaving the house at 2:30 in the morning. Okay, please don't mention any of this, to anyone always, but they wouldn't hand this over to us, so we called the feds. Okay, because we're gonna get to when Turtle Boy tries to act like
No, she's not.
he's
She's
being
not.
like your
Needs-
version of
needs
everything,
some
which is
meds.
May 7th, 2023, doesn't make any sense, and I'm starting to lose trust. So a bunch of things. So we're gonna come back to this, but just keep this in mind right here now.
Yeah, exactly. Taco Tuesday. It's called Fight for Family, I believe. That was her nonprofit for the Watts family, and to fund Chris Watts's 34. What was it? A 34D like hearing, which would possibly get him out of jail or something like that. I forget the actual name of it, but yeah, that was a thing. I mean, I got the whole history of this lunatic.
And that was this all led to an hour and 1 minute and 30-second phone call then being had on a voice call between Aiden and Karen back in September 17th. Now, but we're going to come back on over to here.
Look at these people in chat. Lana, you are 100% better than any other YouTuber. You go straight to the facts. Like these people think
And
that she pulls out these
point of this is
papers and
blackmail.
shit,
What's Aiden Carney's blackmail?
that
now?
she's
We're
doing
gonna tell you that
something
shit.
noble.
Okay, so we're back on over here.
It's ridiculous.
So Alan Jackson, David Nettie reach out to
Yeah.
Turtle Boy. They want to call
Back to Brando.
the blackmail recorded call. On that recorded call, that's where Aiden Carney made insurance policies. Aiden Carney recorded that conversation. Aiden Carney has proof. Okay. Aiden Carney has proof of what transpired during that conversation, which would be AKA that the lawyers are the source to Aiden Carney's reporting of this federal investigation. Now, Lana, everyone's going to say, it doesn't matter. They can talk. They can do whatever. That's not the point because you're missing it because now you got to really listen up.
It's not the point.
That's not the problem. They can do that, right? They want to tell them whatever, act like they don't talk, whatever. This is what you can't do.
What?
This is the part you cannot do.
What can't
This
you
is the part
do?
that gets your ass in a lot of hot
What
water.
can't you do?
So much hot water that Alan Jackson and David Nettie waited 6 or 7 months to try to pull off one of the biggest stunts that I've ever seen.
Biggest
And I have to give him
stunts.
credit for it because it's really interesting. But hang tight. Now, so remind yourselves this. On 420, nobody is reporting about this federal investigation, just Aiden. Then on 422 at 11:17 a.m., Alan Jackson texts Aiden Carney asking him to call. Aiden texts back at 4:07 saying, oh, I just got this, Then Aiden Carney goes live on YouTube on 4/22/2023. And now the part of all of this that you really need to understand is this is where Aiden Carney calls witnesses on his live using the federal investigation to intimidate, harass, and influence. That is
An influence.
the pow right there. Aiden Carney was calling them. And when he was calling them, it wasn't just about,
My God.
he was using a scare tactic with this federal investigation, okay? And using it as a way to intimidate, harass, and influence witnesses.
Intimidate.
The federal investigation was used that way.
This lunatic. Can you imagine?
That was Aiden Carney's purpose, though. Alan Jackson does his homework. He doesn't get to where he's at, okay? This is his MO. And they began to know who Turtle Boy was in February.
Yeah, he's a
when they were
real
looking to see,
dirtbag.
what's Turtle Boy. So then they start researching who's Turtle Boy. And they start paying attention. And they start looking at all of his blogs and seeing what the fuck he does and who is this guy? Why is Julie Albert over here saying, oh my God, it'd be the death of me if this man blogs about me.
Yeah, Scott,
Albert
I
said,
heard that.
John O'Keefe. Karen Reed and her attorney
And,
were reading that shit 2 months before Aiden Carney starts.
Oh
ripping.
man, I saw a video the other day.
And what type of, you have to really build trust with somebody. So I want you to think about something.
Did
You're
you
going
ever,
to trust.
you ever see her at Crime Con? Anybody ever seen her at Crime Con a couple of years ago calling Chris Hansen a cock block? You guys ever seen that? She was at Crime Con. She got close to Chris Hansen. He was talking to people. And she said, hey, just want to say you're a cock block to Chris Hansen, the guy that catches fucking predators. She called him a cock block. That's what kind of person this is.
Telling Aiden Carney about a federal investigation. Okay. That's not
Who
the
the fuck would do that?
But then you're going to have to really trust when you go into court 13 days later and you fucking use Aiden Carney's reporting on April 20th to stand up in front of Beverly Canone and say and bang on the fucking
No.
It's been reported. It's been reported
Commonwealth.
that the feds are involved.
Fucking can't stand her.
And Karen Reed should not have to wait for the feds and to see whose heads are going to roll. This argument was used to try to persuade Judge Beverly Canone to open up the floodgates to Brian Albert's phone and whatever else they were asking for in that motion, in that Rule 17 motion hearing.
Oh, come on. What is going on here?
Now,
Sorry.
I'm going to play you guys a clip.
Trying to do something here.
Yeah, I like to think that I helped Kate Peters out in some of her timeline. I
Yeah.
recommend that. I cannot believe that her one video only has 7,000 views.
Yeah. He's talking about Kate Peter right there.
Now, we're going to use.
There you go.
Because it matters.
She's with Kate Peter. She's fully.
I believe that her one video only has 7,000 views. Because it matters. So, back in.
She's with Kate. That's where all the extraction shit she's getting from Kate that got it from 5150. 1,000 fucking %. Because she loves her some Kate. Loves her some Kate. I don't care.
On that live on 422.
As long as she's doing this, I'm gonna keep on.
David
I'm gonna keep on doing.
corrects
shit
his
like
name
this, 'cause
to
she's
Aiden
a
the text,
scumbag.
and then says priceless
People
on the
need to
show
see
to
it.
Aiden the text, and I like the total reporting, and then follows up with I love how you followed up with this proves I am not talking to him. Okay.
I mean, it is what
And now,
it is. I
the
just
question that should be on everybody's mind, and it is when people want to say like it's okay for them to be talking, like they don't have to tell anybody, they can lie about who they talk to. Okay, you ready?
her and her
Sure.
graphs and
Yeah, you
shit,
can. Right on. But I'm gonna show you why in this situation.
and they're not even hers, by the
Because
way.
of what
This
they've
is
been
other.
writing,
This is other people's
because
shit.
of what they oral argue to. And here it is. So on, now think about this, building this trust, right? On April 28th, Karen Reed wants Aiden Carney discussing the federal investigation more. Like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, hello, like, why aren't you talking about this federal investigation? Okay, like, do you not know the assignment, motherfucker? And
Like
you can-
we were all here, right? No, just a little bit. She's giving me a little bit of a hard time here and there. Just says dumb shit. But and I'm not big enough to make a dent in her, but I don't give her shit. I'm gonna keep doing it. You know, we were all here for all like at least I was like the pre-trial shit, even trial one, the pre-trial stuff, during trial one, like we saw all of this. Like, she's sitting here telling us a completely different story to what we saw and what we know. I mean, I would sit here and say it's
click on
gaslighting because
episode 577. The cancer
isn't that
disease
what it
continues.
is? But
Okay, and I'm not gonna make you.
I don't know if she believes this or she's doing it just because she wants to be the contrarian of the bunch and, you know, take this position all of a sudden. Now, up until October,
right now, and when you do this,
she was
I'm gonna
kissing
search
Turtle's beanbag. I mean, like,
and you go
bad.
to the Canton Crazy.
Been trying to get his attention ever since.
blog that shit, motherfucker.
How's everyone doing tonight? Good, good.
That's great.
Like how old is this probably? Like she's about to show.
Fucking great. Great. Thank you for asking for me. Thank you asking.
How old is this? 2020,
COVID-19.
2023 sometime? I don't know. I don't see the date. I'll get a date on it.
PayPal. When you get banned from PayPal, you're
She
also
takes these old ass things. She's like, that was wrong. That was wrong. That was wrong. Yeah, no shit. It probably was about a lot of it before we had before he had information.
Alan from David,
Give me a break.
Norfolk DA making up excuses. They don't want the public to know what truth is.
Wow. I did not know that he was just ripping these freestyles. You know, like, whoa. The Canton Crazies.
Look at.
Let me get my
Is she not trying to emulate him right now? Look at the clothes she's wearing. Lana wants to be Turtle. Oh my God, I didn't even realize that.
there we go. This was the Canton
I didn't
Crazies,
even
April
realize
28th,
it till now.
2023,
Look at
the 1 minute and 45 second mark. Okay, before he does his little fuck shit, whatever you want to call that freestyle. My
Public to know what truth is.
she wants to
wow,
be
I
him.
did not know that he was just ripping these freestyles. You know, like, whoa. Lawyer says Brian Higgins, Karen Reed,
And I appreciate all. They're going to take the credit.
Karen Reed,
At this point, we all know who broke the story,
Karen Reed.
and I appreciate all the turtle emojis, and let's keep that going. But it is a good thing either way, because let's keep our eye on the prize here. The eye on the prize is that, and then this woman is facing
Look at it.
life in prison for something she had nothing to do
Okay.
with, and the real murderers are walking.
She's got the pencil in the ear, like she's doing something, like she's ready to pull the pencil out and start writing shit.
Streets like nothing happened,
Give
and
me
run
a
the whole
fucking
freaking town.
break.
Yeah, let's can we get 1,000 thumbs up? I don't know if we've ever got 1,000 thumbs up on a live video before. How many thumbs up we got right now?
Okay, awesome. All right, Canton crazies, keep them coming. Now, again, this is the 28th where Karen Reed's texting and saying, "Why aren't you pushing? Like, you need to be talking about this federal investigation." Okay, clearly he's blogged about it. He talked about it on the 23rd, 24th, but hey, more. Now,
Yeah,
I'm
look
going to
at
switch gears here to play this.
like I'm not even that type of guy to be like, oh, she like wants to be, but like, I don't know. I think maybe.
Here you go.
Oh, God, can you switch over? Why would she think that's a good picture? Jesus Christ. Okay.
Alan scratches his little head there as a little giveaway.
I
A
can't
little telltale, if you would.
do it.
Because this is going to be a lie right here. It's been reported. He doesn't say there's multiple media reports.
I don't know.
Reported.
Yeah, she's nuts.
It's been reported. Okay.
Mo, thank you so
It's been
much.
reported. And the one report, and the only person
It seems that way, doesn't it? Doesn't it, Mo?
Federal authorities have now gotten involved in the circumstances surrounding this case.
Doesn't
Have
it?
impaneled a grand jury, a federal grand jury, to
Thank
investigate
you.
some of these circumstances. But Karen Reed should not have to wait for the feds to figure out which heads should roll.
Okay. Now, as an investigative journalist, Turtle Boy was sitting right behind there watching the entire time. Right there. Turtle Boy would have known and realized, wait a second. It's like, let's say that he didn't know what was happening here and what the plan was. And that, hey, I'm going to feed you this. And then I'm going to go as a lawyer out here and oral argue and say,
Oral argue.
I found out from you, Turtle Boy. I found out from you about the federal investigation.
Why does she keep saying that? It's fucking. That's not how they found out.
I'm glad that you're here. Why don't you sit down, sit tight? Okay. I'm here to prove things. I'm here with receipts. I'm not
Sure
speculating
you
on a
are.
goddamn thing. Okay. Going in chronological order.
You know,
Right here.
Oral argue.
It's been reported.
They come here,
The
they
only person
oral
reporting it,
argue.
Turtle Boy. Who's Turtle Boy's source? Alan Jackson, David Inetti, Karen Reed. Okay.
Show me a million other cases where there's a journalist and the defense is giving the journalist information. I mean, is this fucking like out of the question or something? Like, why does that matter? It's not against the law. It's like it happens all the time.
So this is in response to the person that wrote me.
The person
we are
that-
totally on the same page. Karen
The
Reed
person that wrote me.
But I disagree about her team doing anything truly unethical. Here's proof. I think I do believe though that Karen Reed was railroaded. Okay. But this is what starts happening.
No, you don't.
When you start
No, you
when you
fucking
have corrupt
don't.
people and
No, you don't. Just say it, Lana. Just say it. You've said everything else to this point. Just say it. She's in the tank for the House defendants.
you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna try to fight it with corruption? And we're supposed to all be able to tell what's real, what's fake, what's going on? No.
Timely manner, no,
So-
she does not. No.
I would implore the court
Thank you,
now
the
is the time for
Goodmans.
the court
Good to
take
see you
action
here. Thank you so much.
and give us the tools, the defense
Love you
tools
guys.
that we need to fully investigate this case. We need these records to track down
Tina,
Miss German Shepherd
Sophie-
if it's still alive, which clearly is an open question.
Becoming
This was,
member.
this
That's
was
awesome.
an argument to
Oh,
get this
no,
material. The material that
gifted
Turtle Boy
member.
says in his cases
No,
is a fishing
Women's
expedition.
gifted a member.
Okay. Now let's go back over
Tina
here.
Safina became
to
a
the timeline.
member. Thank you so much.
After this
Listen, when I get hold of this thing one of these days, I'm going to be one of the preeminent YouTubers.
hearing, Turtle Boy would get
So,
into his
you
vehicle.
know,
Okay.
still
Turtle Boy would get
horrible
into
at
his
it.
vehicle and literally go and meet
But I ain't going to sit here and like, it's just
with
nuts.
Alan Jackson, David Inetti, Karen Reed at the Omni Seaport after that hearing. That was Turtle Boy's first court appearance.
She fully thinks that Karen Reed's defense team are criminals. She said it.
Ever in the Karen Reed case. So prior to May 3rd, 2023 hearing, he's live in his minivan saying how he is basically doing a documentary. Then he goes, after he meets up with them, he plays it off to Natalie. Like he doesn't know where he's going. He's so scared and all this crazy bullshit. He's already Googled here. He knows where the hell he's going. And so that's all a bunch of lies because they got to keep Natalie thinking that like they don't talk. Turtle Boy then does a live broadcast on May 3rd, 2023 and goes over the hearing. Okay. And he's just like then showing himself at the courthouse stairs and like looking at himself. I mean, he's just bizarre, just really weird. Then now this is really important for those of you guys that just want to maybe take off the blinders just for a second. Okay. On 5/7/2023, this is when Turtle Boy and Karen Reed begin to start talking without Natalie, even though they kind of were, but now we're just gonna kind of let her know. But Turtle Boy's questioning something so much so that, this doesn't make any sense. This is basically saying that somebody framed Jennifer. It was wild shit. Okay. He's questioning it. Now, very important is this next section is for everyone who doesn't understand chronological order of events. Please listen. The infamous letters by the DA Meatball. This is when it starts. On 5/9/2023, the Norfolk County District Attorney's Office writes its first letter to an Attorney General office inquiring about the federal investigation. They also make a phone call, and then the letter is a follow-up to the phone call. And this is only after Alan Jackson's statements in court on 5/3/2023 about the federal investigation. Okay. Now, this is exactly what Alan Jackson knew. Michael would have to go and do as the DA, right?
I'm gonna give you guys a break from this. We're gonna dip out from this, and I'm gonna show you guys a clip. It's still the same person, unfortunately, but yeah, because it's important that you see what this lunatic says. Okay, listen to this. This was a couple weeks back. If I can find, I started naming all my clips like what they should be. Now I'm having a problem finding them, which is, I don't know, maybe not the smartest thing, but it'll end up being good. Okay. Where is it? It's around here. Here we go.
And it can be looked at one of only two ways. At 1:08, and this is the actual bubble text. At 1:08.
Yeah, she was on Karen Reed's fundraiser, but she's absolutely in the tank for the House defendants. She's with Krusty. She wants Turtle Boy in prison, and she thinks that the defense team are criminals. Okay.
As you can see, Laura Sullivan, Karen Reed. So from Karen Reed, because Laura Sullivan reached out. Laura Sullivan testified. The Sullivan.
Yes, Olivia. Thanks for reminding that. Yeah.
Laura says.
Thanks for being here.
What's going on? What happened? And then followed by here. And Karen said.
And by the way, Olivia, I clipped one of the things she said about you a while back, and I don't know where it is, but she went on and on about you for a bit, and I thought that was shitty and unwarranted.
In quotes, and when I mean quotes, is like I'm quoting her verbatim. He left a party we were at, period. I don't know what time, period. I didn't even go in, period. I went to bed, period. Now, just as weird as that text, like that, one.
Yeah, she's not guilty, period.
2, 3, 4 sentences. Okay. The response, oh my God. Again, at 1:12 and 39 seconds. Karen sent it at 1:08 and 22 seconds. Now, just as weird, oh my God. My response would have been like, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay, and I'm going to tell you why the response does not make sense. Because you should be saying to yourself, what is this? What are you talking about? Now we're going to break this down. He left a party we were at. Now,
by the way, the Turtle Boy Defense Fund QR code is up in the corner, up here, up in the right-hand corner, because we don't believe sending people to jail over words that aren't threats, fighting words, or, whatever. Threats, fighting words, and there's another thing too. But in not trying to influence a court proceeding. None of that happened. We don't put people in prison for that in the United States. So that's why that's up there in the corner.
You could say, oh, she's talking about the waterfall bar. No, you can't. You want to know why you can't? Because then the second sentence, which is, I don't know what time, followed by, I didn't even go in, tells you she's not referring to the waterfall bar because she went into the waterfall bar. So that right there, Karen Reed dropped John O'Keefe off at potentially, right? Not at 34 Fairview. He left a party we were at. I don't know what time. I didn't even go in. I went to bed. Well, you got to get to sentence 3 here, which is, I didn't even go in, And before
Right.
that, I don't know what time. He left a party we were at. How does Karen Reed know
So she
that John
she brought him to.
left the party at 1:08 the next day, like as in, hey, before Trooper Proctor comes, because she still has her, her phone. He left a party we were at. You have to ask yourself he left. Now, how does she know that he left the party? There's only one of two options now.
Well, I know how she know he left the party, because he ended up dead on the front lawn. You fucking loser. How do you think she know that he left? This is after the fact. This is after finding him. How does she know he left? Oh, I don't know.
And number one option is
people take this shit seriously. People watch this fucking shit. She had almost 600 people watching today. Almost 600. And they listen to this shit. It's fucking wild.
Saw him get into another vehicle and leave. Option number one. Option number two is that somebody that next morning, when she calls up whoever and the different people that she talked to, somebody would have had to tell her, John came in for a minute, John then left. To sit and say he knows or she knows that he left the party because he was on the lawn. No.
No.
He left a party
Wait,
we
hold
were
on.
at. You would never write. He left a party we were at. You would never write it like that. You would say, I dropped him off at a party. I left.
Oh.
He didn't come home.
Well, Lana's got everything figured. She knows how you would write it. I mean, she knows. She's like, no. You would write it with these words instead of these words. Okay? Listen. If anybody thinks for a second this bitch isn't Karen Reed guilty for like the past month and a half, I don't know what to tell you. She just won't say it. Because she knows
And the wording
how
is
ridiculous it is.
he left a party we were at. I don't know what time. I didn't even go in saying, oh my God. Oh my God, what? What the hell does this even mean?
Oh, oh my God, forget it. Forget it.
To say,
forget
oh
it.
my God, I'm sorry.
I
but I
can't
would
pause
say,
it every second. I can't.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? This should make absolutely no sense to her. We were at a party.
No,
but I
you
never went
make
in.
no
What?
sense.
To go back and look at this text message and go back and just think about this text message and to say, why would you say he left a party we were at? Even go in. I went to bed. All you have to do is take this text message from Karen Reed to Laura Sullivan, and those 4 sentences tell you exactly what I've been saying this entire time, which is, Karen, where did you go? And if you did truly get lost and then you still were the one that drove into 34 Fairview, then
She didn't get lost after the fact, you fucking idiot.
yes, did you see him get out of the vehicle and actually walk and get into somebody else's car because then he left? Or did you see
Somebody
him
else's car. No. What is she talking about? Oh, I lost it. I hit the thing again.
I didn't even go in saying, oh my God, what? What the hell does
Oh
this
my
even
God.
mean?
Oh my God, what?
To say, oh my God, I'm sorry, but I would say, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? This should make absolutely no sense to her. We were at a party, but I never went in. What? To go back and look at this text message and go back and just
What about
think
it?
about this text message and to say, why
What
would you
about
say
it?
he left a party we were at?
This is so damning that the Commonwealth missed it. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God.
Even go in. I went to
Sure.
bed. All you have to do is take this text message from Karen Reed to Laura Sullivan, and those 4 sentences tell you exactly what I've been saying this entire time, which is, Karen, where did you go? And if you did truly get lost and then you still were the one that drove into 34 Fairview, then yes, did you see him get out of the vehicle and actually walk and get into somebody else's car because then he left? Or did you see him go up and he's supposed to come back, and when he's walking back, he gets into somebody else's car and you're like, what the fuck? But to say that he left a party we were at, that's insinuating that you saw him leave, and or that somebody told you that he left.
What?
Think. That's it. That's all. It's right here.
Oh
See
my
you on the next
fucking
one.
God. Wow. Wow, people. Yeah, I got another one for you. Oh, you know, while we're on it, fuck it. She's so fucking ridiculous, man. She's so nuts. If you guys want to do something else, tell me. But this chick is so nuts. There was another one. There was another one. 1 minute, please. Change all my shit around. That one, no. Well, yeah, okay. What about this?
Especially if you're going to ask the public to be donating, they need to know what they're donating to, right? Again, Karen Reed's criminal trial strategy, if you say that that's the truth of the case, that's just not accurate. That's not good enough to say that, that was her trial strategy.
She's definitely anti.
Go back to the
Make no
beginning
mistake
and let's see what's
about it. Anti.
Let's see what's up. Truth and Justice. Jen was nominated to be the spokesperson for the cover-up. I don't know. These people, the authors of the reports, they're son of a bitches. Okay? I mean, I think that a really good question to ask is, where is the caddy? The caddy should be right here. Okay? That car just got there later, but you got the two cars. You're missing the Cadillac, which belongs to Nicole. Where is the Cadillac? Really, really important. Not everybody could park on the left side here and be all behind each other. So the whole pull behind me, because if you're parked behind that's why the
Yeah. Wild shit, people. All right. Yeah, let's get rid of that. All right, let's keep going with tonight's thing for a bit. And if you guys want to do something else, you can put it in the chat. You know what I mean? If I see something you guys want to do, or we can keep going with what you said actually. Oops, I fucked up one tonight. So here we go.
what is about to happen should blow all of your fucking minds. Okay. Now, Turtle Boy on 510, he is discussing Brady violations. And Meatball is the target of the investigation.
The Kohlberger thing, I don't know enough about, but I know she probably, by the stuff I've seen, probably they think like one of the roommates or something is to blame, or it wasn't Kohlberger or something. I don't know. That's just, I don't know enough about that case and I don't follow it, but that's what I'm gathering.
Obviously is Alan Jackson, David and Eddie, Karen Reed, but everybody should start wondering, how is Turtle Boy getting all of this correct? Who's their source? Because this person is not just leaking that there's a federal investigation, but leaking who's getting subpoenas, who and when they're testifying. Okay. And guess what Turtle Boy is doing with the information? He's using, this was the ammunition. This is what the bullets were. The bullets were in this. I am going to go attack these witnesses about the federal investigation. I'm going to use that to harass, influence, and intimidate. This is why Turtle Boy is going to prison. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, I want Monkey. Monkey, stick around. Stick around. Stick around. The big deal comes into nobody on either side can ever say that they're this with the information. He's using, this was the ammunition. This is what the bullets were. The bullets were in this. I am going to go attack these witnesses about the federal investigation. I'm going to use that to harass, influence, and intimidate. This is why Turtle Boy is going to prison. Okay. Oh, I want Monkey. Monkey, stick around. Stick around. Stick around.
So this person says, I don't feel this is a big deal at all. And she is innocent. The foreman of the jury said she didn't hit him. How did his arm get bit up by a dog? Where's Chloe? And she's like, what?
The big deal comes
Stick
into
around.
Nobody on either
Stick
side
around.
can ever say that they're this or they're that.
100% anti.
This and that with what's going on when you're doing the same fucking thing.
A month and a half ago, she's on her fucking fundraiser. That's why Turtle Boy put up a stink about it. This is why. Everybody's like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Turtle Boy? What's the matter? What are you doing? Lana's fucking okay. No, she's a piece of shit. and he saw her for what she is, and everybody needs to see it as well.
Thing, okay? Stick around for a timeline. Have your emotions all. I don't give a fuck. We're all entitled to our opinions. You can't change a timeline.
Her and her
And if you
fucking
want to justify it in your own
timelines.
brain, because trust me, you think this is
Her and her timelines also had Shanann Watts' best friend, the one that alerted the police that she was missing, that she was the one probably most likely that committed the murders of Shanann and the two girls. Fucking believe that shit? And she still believes it to this day.
easy for me to come out here and fucking show this? No, it's because I actually have integrity, though, that I am showing it.
She's a scumbag. And by the way,
Exactly.
but don't even get me started on like the 15 lawsuits she's had, and she's lost like 14 of them. I mean, she goes back a long way, people. She's a real life scumbag.
Exactly. And it's not. And in this day and age, the internet is the biggest weapon in the world. Now, as I was saying, here you go. Oh, we're not even to the good stuff, guys. Turtle Boy, again, discussing. He doesn't even know what Brady violations are, okay?
See, the
He brings
thing
up
is,
something
and they got all these fucking free Karen Reed people in there, supposedly. This Lisa Davy chick, she's all over her fucking chat, in JFK's chat all the time. But she's in here just eating it up.
It's really, really important in all of this. He wants to start talking about Rachel Rollins. And the reason he sends a red herring in his live and starts talking about Rachel Rawlings, okay? I'm not going to go, that's just way too past your guys' abilities right now. But that is the Canton cover-up.
Way too past you guys' ability right now. Listen to this bitch.
581, okay?
Listen to this.
And the questions are, okay? But he brings up somebody that's really, really important in all of this. He wants to start talking about Rachel Rollins. And the reason he sends a red herring.
So she's talking about Rachel Rollins and all these like old school like Turtle Boy things. Like she like brings them up like years and years after the fact. It's really fucking weird.
His live and start talking about Rachel Rawlings, okay?
Rollins.
I'm not going to go, that's just way too past your guys' abilities right now. But that is the Canton cover-up.
Way too past you guys' ability right
The
now.
question should be is who is leaking the correct federal material?
Brando's good,
and
Sarah.
to then
He was
even be
just
able
on
to
my
use it.
lap a couple minutes ago. He'll be back in a minute.
A second letter would then happen. And the reason that there was this letter ever sent about this, hey, maybe you guys shouldn't be doing the
What do you mean he flipped on Eddie O'Brien? Did he really?
investigating of this. If
Is that true?
Because again, going off of what Turtle Boy is saying and the whole Rachel, if this is going to be
Yeah, she just said that's way past your abilities.
somebody who has animosity towards me, okay? Think about this machine that was just orchestrated to get everybody panicking and going wild and crazy and what the hell, okay? And then we're going to blame other people. Now, what would happen here is that there's lives on May 23rd, May 24th, and then May 30th, we get to the Jennifer McCabe goes to court for a protective order.
Yeah, people, Scott, these people are nuts, man. These people are nuts. But, you know, they're out there. And they're out there. We need to, you know.
It's denied, but guess what? David Yannetti is tipped off by someone in the courthouse. David Yannetti then informs Turtle Boy about it. And what does Turtle Boy do? Turtle Boy goes live.
Really
and attacks Jennifer
redacted?
McCabe with Yannetti's
That's
intel
interesting.
And says,
Well,
you should have never done that. Now I know this
He's coming to the conclusion that everybody else has came to the conclusion of it.
bothers you, and now I'm coming harder for you. Okay. May 9, 2023. Tell you email Jessica Hyde. Yeah, why do you think that they would need to email Jessica Hyde? That goes in line with everything in the timeline. Because we need to hire somebody that this is what y'all are saying.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, Jessica Hyde's right. Whiffin's right. They're all, I mean, listen.
there has to like either tell us that this happened or it didn't happen, right? And people are out there saying, no, look, he went and did this. No, I would think that anybody in that position would go and get an expert. That's what you do. That's what Sutton did. That's what happened in the Idaho 4 case. They had to go, the state had to go hire somebody like a Sutton. Okay.
Care about the
Because
item.
Matthew Noel just totally tore that shit up about the crime scene. And then after the state
And
goes to
she's
discuss-
probably fucking definitely
they attend,
wrong about that.
Turtle Boy then
too.
attends Jennifer McCabe's Kids Lacrosse game. Well, Microdots makes fake emails and fake names for them. to
Yeah, she has 600 watching, but a lot of them are pushing back, but not enough of them. They're not. It's not enough.
and get tickets to the lacrosse game. But I thought there was nothing wrong with what they're doing, right? How do you think it's going to look to a jury that actually doesn't have these whack emotions that y'all have? Okay, this is not how you do things in a way that gets better.
She keeps on saying the jury is going to find. The jury is going to find. Why would we ever? Why would anybody ever take her word for it with her 15-1 record and the awful shit that she's done in the true crime, like why would anybody fucking listen to her? It's amazing to me. And they do. They still do.
Files
Like,
on actually.
you're fact-based. Go, girl.
Okay. And he puts in he's going to go and try to get a gag order. I could tell you a little bit more about what happened over here is Aiden Carney they started the defense fund. And
oh, no, she thinks Richie's complicit. Microdots is complicit for witness intimidation. She already said it.
24th and 28th was the first.
I got the
time
I got
Aiden
the
Carney had
clips.
an episode where he was advertising for the criminal defense fund to do the crowdsourcing, right? And he said, "Hey, on this night, I'm going to donate half of my, whatever you guys send me, I'm going to give half to Karen."
Yeah, YBE's in there
That
all
never
the
happened
time.
again, but now this is where we get into the let's see. Let me see.
Oh.
As
No.
the Commonwealth's characterization of statements made by defense counsel, specifically those attributed to Alan Jackson, is misleading, lacks context, and is outright deceptive. For example, on page 7 of its memorandum.
So what she does is she'll go through these and she'll read the Commonwealth. She'll read the Commonwealth's documents and be like, look at, see? Like they're absolute truth. Swear to God.
The Commonwealth states, furthermore, during the May 3rd, 2023 hearing, defense counsel first
The
reported
Commonwealth.
in open court during a live television broadcast that, quote unquote, federal authorities have now gotten involved in the circumstances surrounding this case and have impaneled a grand jury, a federal grand jury, to investigate some of these circumstances, end quote. Okay. Critically, the Commonwealth, in effort to cast attorney Alan Jackson's statements in the most nefarious light possible, omitted the prefatory clause preceding the statement. What Alan Jackson said prior to this statement was, it's been reported that, and I'm about to say, oh my God, to you guys. Oh my God. Ready? Yeah.
Fucking moron.
It's been reported. It's been reported that, ... At the time the statement.
Does she not realize this is already over? What are these briefs from? What is she talking about? It's already fucking over.
It was made. It had indeed been.
It's unfucking believable.
That a federal grand
and her audience is sitting there like, oh my God, look at, she's got a pencil. She fucking underlined it. Oh my God.
Had been impaneled. There is a marked difference between stating that something has been reported and revealing something that was previously unknown to anyone. This statement was not the defense revealing publicly that a federal grand jury had been impaneled, something about which the defense team would have no knowledge.
Oh my God, Lana. Can you fucking believe? Oh, I'm so fucking mad, Lana. Lana, this shit's over with. What are you, how old is this fucking thing that you're reading?
This, monkey, is why I'm covering this. This is a big deal.
Listen. You know, I mean, respect the grift, I guess. I mean, that's all you can do. I mean, what the fuck?
This is a fucking lie. This is the blackmail that Turtle Boy has on these motherfuckers.
Blackmail.
Something about which the defense team would have no knowledge. Instead, as Attorney Jackson stated, this was Miss Reed's counsel.
She's got the highlighter out. She's got the pencil in her fucking hat. She's really doing fucking God's work over here. Nose to the grindstone. You know, really getting it done. Talking about shit that's been fucking adjudicated for a year.
So reiterating what had already been publicly reported. Most importantly, that was not an extrajudicial statement, nor did Attorney Jackson. This is what Nettie wrote.
This fucking scum. I can't, listen, I can't tell you. You know what? I'm just going to let it go.
Jackson or anyone on the defense team making an extrajudicial statement about this issue. Now look who they fucking cite here. See this little, this is for you, Andrea.
See this little here? See that bitch? See?
Right here.
See? Yeah. Also, this is like fucking 2 years old and it's already been adjudicated. But look at this.
It had been publicly reported that a federal grand jury had been impaneled. You see that photo right there?
Yeah.
37?
Yep.
37. See
Okay.
Turtle Boy Daily News.
37.
Multiple witnesses in home where John O'Keefe was killed.
Oh my
Seen by
God.
a federal grand jury. FBI visits home.
Oh my God.
Reportedly replaced. Date April 20th.
Bang!
Motherfuckers.
There you are. You motherfuckers. Eat my.
This.
Eat it.
It gets worse. Ready?
Yeah.
It gets worse.
Come on.
When I thought that it couldn't get any fucking worse. Wait till you see what happens here.
You. Give it to me. Give it to me, Lana. Give
Hey,
it to
Joelle.
me.
How's daddy?
Oh, hold on. What was that all about? Yeah, look at this. She gets all crazy when
If it's
people come in.
basement floor reportedly replaced. Date April 20th, 2023. You motherfuckers.
Yeah, motherfuckers.
I love it.
Eat that shit. Eat my fucking ass.
This. It
Take
gets
that
worse.
shit.
Ready?
Eat that shit.
It gets worse. When I thought that it couldn't get any fucking worse, wait till you see what
Oh,
happens
it
next.
does. It does, Lana. It does. Give it to me. Come on. Lay it on me thick.
Hey, Joelle.
What blackmail on AJ question mark? TV is going to go up against Alan Jackson. Stop it. And Lana's like,
How's daddy?
Now,
what a fucking loser, man.
it had been reported. Alan Jackson, Karen Reed, and David Yannetti are the source for Turtle Boy's fucking report.
Oh my God.
They circumvented and lied to Bev. This is why they didn't get another fucking call.
Oh
the
my
entire
God.
rest of this proceeding.
I can't believe it. Can't believe it.
It gets worse.
It gets worse.
Ready?
Gets worse, bitches. Get ready to eat my fucking shorts.
Then David Yannetti getting on a high horse here. Ready? For
Look at,
people are getting awards.
hey, the chat is like, MC Cossie G is streaming your shit right now.
For this type of representation. Your hate is showing. What hate? The hate I have for fucking corruption? Absolutely. Your name says don't be hating. That's all you do every day is hate. Don't be hating. It's right there in your name.
I hating. I'm trying to learn.
You're
Come on.
that's my opinion. You know what? You're dumb. I just fucking said it. You're dumb.
All right.
How can you
All right,
seriously
I'm done.
see and watch me explain something step by step like you're a fucking kindergartner and have the balls to say this shit? That's what lawyers and journalists do all the time. No, it's not. This
The fucking chat's really giving it to her tonight.
they're going to try to get sanctions on the fucking Commonwealth. Meanwhile, it was them who did it. If you stay around and pay attention,
This is gonna strike me, really? Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
but I'm just so sick of the fucking hypocrisy.
Can she even do that? Dobie Gillis. I don't even know if she can file lawsuits anymore. No, I think that's JLR or
You guys
something.
love to hate on the government. You guys don't think I fucking, hey, I'm always out here looking for corruption. This shit is no fucking different. And the truth, yet it often does hurt.
Yeah, she can sit there and play Turtle Boy shit all fucking day and snipe Melanie Little and everybody else, and nobody cares. Come on,
Right here, I
give me a
was
break.
every fucking day covering this case.
Every day covering this case.
It wasn't until Turtle Boy opened his big fucking fat mouth in 2026 to
Oh, see, you got mad at him. All right, Lana, you got mad at him. Yeah, we get it.
admit to it all like an idiot.
Lana is
Get so
making
mad,
perfect
guys.
sense.
I
You
love
just don't want to listen to the truth. Okay.
Y'all are the fucking ones. If y'all are
But also, it's over. Right?
not even seeing what's happening here, yeah, there is no fucking place for criminality. Okay, nobody gets a pass.
No place for
right?
criminality.
Because it gets worse. Wait for it. So here's Yannetti. Attorney Jackson stated that in open court is part of a legal argument. Like I said, is part of a legal argument exactly to bolster your claim to get fucking material. To get material. To get material.
Because she got mad at Turtle Boy. She thought she had like this great tip on like it may have been like the Matt McCabe and Jen McCabe phone thing. Like it wasn't Jen McCabe that Googled How Long to Die Cold. It was actually Matt McCabe, and I can prove it or something like that. But also, who cares? One of them fucking did it, right? And they were both there. So what does that tell you? Like, who cares? She went down this huge documents and highlighting and fucking, there with a magnifying glass like a fucking moron. And she brought that to them and like, yeah, we don't give a fuck. Sorry, we don't care. And she like emailed them and bugged them and asked Turtle Boy to ask them. And they were like, no, we're good. We already considered the shit that she's talking about and didn't come up with anything, but thank you. So nobody got back to her. And now she, Turtle Boy slighted her somehow. And now she hates everybody. And she's Karen Reed guilty.
It is disingenuous for the Commonwealth to muddy the waters Look at this shit. To muddy the waters when seeking to gag the defense by
Piece of shit.
citing inappropriate
Because the Commonwealth put it into emotion, it's absolute truth, right?
argument made in
Sure.
a courtroom. Inappropriate argument. They're doubling and tripling down on this. We didn't know about this federal investigation. We heard about it from it was reported. It's a lie. Why do you have to lie? Your client is so innocent, right? Look at the fucking evidence you have. They got nothing. They didn't even fucking package the goddamn close up until March, you people. Like, you got to do all this?
This fucking bitch is nuts.
Come on, man. Maybe Alan
This chick definitely fucking kicks out her own vibrator.
Jackson wants to be known for being the lawyer of an innocent woman versus representing scumbags in Hollywood. You ever think of that? Again, I was a fan of Alan Jackson's. I still think I am because this is what happens.
She mixes the 2-cycle gas and pours it in.
Corruption breeds corruption. And so David Yannetti, Alan Jackson rolled up their sleeves and said, let's get fucking dirty too. And this is what happens. This is the byproduct of it all. Like, this is it right here. Don't be hating. You've come into my chat now how many times trying to tell me all this stuff. I'm smarter than this and I'm this and that. What
Her chat's giving her a fucking hard time, and I love it.
Can't handle it if I say it back. You're being dumb. You can't fucking handle it. Go back to Turtle Boy's chat, where he can fucking lie to you and keep spinning shit to you. I'm not spinning anything.
Yeah, she rules all right. She's the best.
Come out and lay it out in black and white. You're crazy. But you know what? I wouldn't do it. I would have to stop talking about it. Because I would lie every fucking day that I So this is the truth, and it's in front of your face. Does this mean that Karen Reed didn't kill?
The truth in front of your face is fucking words on a page.
Or that killed John O'Keefe? No, is that what I'm saying? I'm saying that this type of shit can't go on. And corruption breeds corruption.
I mean, Turtle Boy does say that she started like right around the time that he did looking at this case, she was up until October, she was, pro everything. And then she got slighted. She got pissed. She got the phone extraction from Krusty. And now we're here. That's where we're at.
And you should ask yourself a really important question here, which is the word integrity.
Right.
Why would Alan Jackson and David Yannetti ever risk their fucking...
She looks at these documents and she shows them to you. She's like, this is absolute truth. It's right in front of your face. But it's just a fucking document. What are you talking about?
This shit? Or is it, hey, I've always been doing this for my whole entire career, so I'm not risking anything. I would never lie like this for somebody.
She would never lie like this for somebody. Never. She's an upstanding citizen.
Ever. Now,
Brando's getting rambunctious too.
God, we're not even to the climax, you guys.
Starting to bounce around.
No, it is disingenuous for the Commonwealth to muddy the waters here when seeking to gag the defense by citing an inappropriate argument. Made in a courtroom in compliance with...
There it is. Look at, I underlined it with a pencil. Fucking roasted.
Defendant's Sixth Amendment rights. Awesome. Additionally, the Commonwealth suggests the defense counsel directly encourage media outlets to continue to contact witnesses and ask them inflammatory questions in step with the defendant's theory of the case. This is an
There was no debate with Olivia, was there? Are you shitting me? That didn't happen.
Absurd characterization of what Attorney Jackson actually said during the press conference. The Commonwealth references. What Attorney Jackson said was, upon the defense team being encircled by members of the press. Wait, do you guys don't understand why Turtle Boy has to say that they never talked? I don't fuck with the defense team. I don't fuck with Karen Reed's lawyers. I have other sources because of this.
What's that?
By members of the press. Wait, do you guys don't understand why Turtle Boy has to say that they never talked? I don't fuck with the defense team. I don't fuck with Karen Reed's lawyers. I have other sources because of this. You want to know why Daddy Alan Jackson? He's a really good fucking attorney. Do you want to know why he went on Turtle Boy's show? Because of this blackmail that Turtle Boy possessed.
Blackmail. Fucking blackmail, dude.
This right here. Hating TV? No. Pointing out how he was part and he was used and allowed to be used because he knew what he was going to get on the back end. Yeah. How is this blackmail? Are you retarded? Are you?
Her fucking chat is giving it to her tonight, man. Gotta give him credit.
How is this blackmail?
I mean, all 600 of those ones watching were fucking retards. It looks like there was a bunch of them that was smart.
Alan Jackson, David Unetti, and Turtle Boy all know what they
including me at some point, because I was watching this shit too, just to see if I could. I didn't clip anything tonight, but
and he's a loose cannon. He fucking records.
I'd be clipping the whole thing
anonymously, reminding them that there's a lot more where that came from. Most specifically, the federal investigation, where that fucking information came from. Turtle Boy, trust. I love it. Look at all these. Listening to your answers. Exactly. I love it. I'm hyping up all the turtles. I let you all in here to say what you want. Yeah. Omni, the cult is calling. Everyone's calling.
Look at her whole chat's fucking giving her a fucking hard time.
Everyone's here for it though. Imagine that.
Yeah. We like listening to crazy people. It's what we do on fucking, a late Friday night. A couple people are probably primed up and we'll listen to you be a fucking lunatic. It's fun.
What I started to realize is that that's why I need to talk to Jennifer Altman. Maybe I can get something out from her. Now,
wait, what?
Take a look here.
Wait, huh?
Hyping up all the turtles. I let you all in here to say what you want. Yeah, Omni, the cult is calling. Everyone's calling. Everyone's here for it though. Imagine that.
Crazy people are funny.
What I started to realize is that that's why I need to talk to Jennifer Altman. Maybe I can get something out from her.
That's why I need to talk to Jennifer Altman.
Take a look here.
What a fucking loser. What a fucking loser.
Here's another question. Why did Brian Albert get Rivers' dog? Far from being a cult.
Hurry up.
Bam. Now, again, the date of that filing. Pay attention. July 14, 2023.
Pay attention,
what
people.
then has to happen?
Idiots.
Get that rally going, and it will happen within a week. Because our fun train's ending. Okay?
A little fucking fun train is ending.
The fun would just be beginning now. Not only did
give me a second, people.
David
I'm going to leave this shit
this,
going.
But he also
Be
filled
right
out an
back.
affidavit in support, which is
You know what?
under the pains and penalty of perjury.
Actually, no, I'll
for
keep
that
it
shit.
going.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to keep it going for a second. Hold on.
And you can go find all that shit out, which is I went ahead and pulled something for you guys, which is take a look here. Okay. David Unetti in his affidavit doesn't mention shit about any of that, but does cite a 420 dealing. And look at this. He cites this CantonPoliceTwitter.com on April 20th, 2023. Why? Because what he doesn't put before it, why there was ever a mention from the Canton Police Department on that day, April 20th, is because of what Turtle Boy did on April 20th. Then that led to go bombard the Canton Police Department with a bunch of questions. And then they took to Twitter to say that on May 3rd, y'all can go and hear what they all have to say on May 3rd. Wild shit. But left all that out. Now, again, when I thought that it couldn't get any more fucked up, right? Again, May 3rd, I'm gonna show you guys a May 10th or a June 10th clip. I'm gonna show you guys a May 13th clip. I'm gonna show you guys a May 10th clip. All these things, okay, that happen. I just showed you guys stuff before May 3rd ever happened. But now it comes to, you have the rolling rally. Then about a month after that, you have Michael Morrissey making his hostage video. Okay. Now think about this. We were all outraged. Yeah, this live has nothing to do about Karen Reed's innocence or guilt. If you can't understand that, then I pity the fool. I've never once said that Karen Reed is guilty. So please, listen up. Now, how about this? Why didn't Alan Jackson call Ted Daniels? Why didn't they go to Ted Daniels? Why did they go to Ted Daniels in April? Because Ted Daniels would have done some FOIAing in April, right? And there would have been nothing there. There would have been no letters between the district attorney's office and the attorney general's office. Nothing. Okay. Why didn't Alan Jackson and Karen Reed tell one of these amazing reporters? Because this was Turtle Boy's purpose. This was Turtle Boy's purpose. This is his MO. Now, what would happen then is that Turtle Boy gets arrested. Okay. Turtle Boy gets arrested in October, as we all know. Let me give you guys a couple of these clips.
The defense counsel first reported in open court during a live TV broadcast that federal authorities have now gotten involved in the circumstances surrounding this case and impaneled a grand jury, a federal grand jury, to investigate some of these circumstances. So what? So he can't mention the fact that this is literally being.
Wait, you guys have watched Turtle Boy for how long? Doesn't he normally say, yeah, dude, that's us. We reported that shit. We reported that shit. We reported that shit. Okay. That's us. That's me. We reported that shit. That's us.
Being investigated by a federal grand jury? That seems a little bit relevant. I don't know. How dare they mention these facts? Oh.
So we took little snippets to talk about this. How dare them talk about these relevant facts? It's not what the argument is. This is on June 10th.
A federal grand jury to investigate some of these circumstances. So what? So he can't mention the fact that this is literally being investigated by a federal grand jury?
Why wouldn't he be saying, yeah, I'm the source? Yeah, I'm the source. I'm the source. I'm the source. He can mention whatever he wants. I'm the source. He's not talking about it. Why?
That seems a little bit relevant. I don't know. How dare they mention these facts? Oh.
Turtle Boy, how do you know that it's facts? Anyways, now we'll get to the goods. Now we'll get to the goods. Let's go to, once again, let's go over here to this timeline. Okay. August 10th, there was another letter. And then August, so here we're actually going to go over here then. I'm going to show you guys one more clip. Yeah, here we go. You want to go to, this is episode 581. I don't think I've showed you guys this one. Maybe I have. He just keeps talking about the federal investigation. We all understand that, so we're going to bypass that. And now go to Turtle Boy gets arrested, okay? Now, August, I'm going to see how much time passes by. August, so Morrissey writes that letter. Not that letter, but he goes out and does that video, okay? That's in August. So you have September, okay? And now I'm going to bring us back to the September date here. September 17th. This is when Karen Reed and Turtle Boy, he's like, hey, what the, like, they wouldn't hand it over to us, so we called the feds. I just don't want you posting today or tomorrow about the feds. Think we told them, and then them start sharing that we're sharing it with you, so don't post anything. Okay. But then they, because of all this crap, because Turtle Boy's like, what the hell? What the hell's going on here? They have this 1 hour and 1 minute and 30-second video call on the same day, right after it, for CSS 458. Okay. 455, 459. Then Turtle Boy's like, we have to talk. We have to talk about something, because am I on the wrong side of this shit? Like, what the fuck is going on? Yanetti's telling him then, you, in case they arrest you for this shit, you know, do you have a lawyer? I'm not going to talk to anybody. I'm going to ask for a lawyer right away. Okay. Then he gets arrested. They take his devices. Okay. That's October. November. Now, November is when, like, this is how much time has to go by. November is when Ted Daniels decides that he's going to make a FOIA request. Doesn't do one, or if he did, there was just nothing there. But in November, I think it was like November 1st. It's in November. He does a FOIA request to the district attorney's office, and he is seeking emails. Okay. He is seeking emails that are between the district attorney's office and the AG's office about this federal investigation. Okay. His requests get denied except for one thing, and then they said it was a privacy thing. Ted Daniels then appeals it, and then something happens on December 4th where they're going to go ahead and give him a couple of these letters.
Sorry, yeah, if you guys are talking about her chat, her live ended, so it won't be going any further. So,
okay. And so Ted Daniels reports, okay, I want you to pay attention. Ted Daniels reports for the very first time about these letters.
you're like, Causey G is
And so
streaming
everybody
your
out
shit.
there has this preconceived, I don't even know where they get this from, but that, well, mind you this, Ted Daniels reports this in December. And guess what? Turtle Boy is so disappointed. In fact, what Turtle Boy does is he does a video from, I don't know if it's like his lawyer's office or wherever the hell he was. He's like, Ted Daniels going to have a special report. He thinks that he's about to.
By the way, there's a lot of gray people in here. Please be green. Please think about being green. And we're going to be doing members only stuff on the beach coming up. And we're going to be doing members only beach streams. And it's only getting nicer out. So thank you. Appreciate you.
I'm about to get all this street cred. He gets nothing. He's like, it's the worst reporting I've ever seen. He fucking goes off. They play this little snippet. And it's just like, it was
Turtle
so
Boy
rough.
fundraiser QR code is up in the right-hand corner.
Then they indict Aiden Carney on December 20th. Then after they indict him, they then serve a subpoena. After they've already indicted him, they serve a subpoena to his ex-girlfriend.
Well, thank you, 1977
for a
Felicia.
different separate grand jury.
Appreciate
Because
you.
now they're going after Reed and Aiden Carney together.
Andrea Stewie, EM Danger Riley, DNMND, Sarah B. Creative, Caroline 88. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
For conspiracy to commit witness intimidation. Okay. And Lindsay Gaetani tells Turtle Boy about that. Okay. So that's where you guys are getting your stuff mixed up with what Melanie wants to be putting out there. And
Yeah, and her going after Melanie Little is ridiculous. We went through that. I don't know what 2 weeks ago, something like that. That's when Nan was pulling all of her shit.
he goes over there against his lawyer's wishes, against everybody's wishes.
Yeah, thank you, Felicia.
Karen, okay.
Oh yeah, she did.
And lo and behold, he ends up getting arrested. He's put back into, the slammer, and they are like, we're gonna, this is bail revocation hearing, and you're in there because Lindsay Gaetani and these new charges and all this crap, right? Okay.
She said a lot of crazy shit about Lindsay too, and Lindsay will have her say soon enough.
That's why he went to jail, because of what he did with Lindsay Gaetani. Okay. Now, ask yourself this question: why in the world would Karen Reed's team? I mean, I know the answer, but you guys can ask yourselves. January 4th, David Yannetti signs an affidavit. Okay. January 4th, David Yannetti files, and so does Alan Jackson, and they file defendant's motion for sanctions and for the disqualification of the Norfolk County District Attorney's Office. Okay. And there's a memorandum in support. And now this is like your big climax here. Okay. Turtle Boy is in jail. Turtle Boy is not, they know that Turtle Boy is going to be in jail for 60 days at least. That means they have peace and quiet. We're going to file this. But Lana, why do they need peace and quiet? Okay. We'll show you now. Against what Turtle Boy said, right? But hold on, let me show you. When I was emailed, the reference points that she gave me, she was like, you need to look at this article. And because yes, he did mention Brian Tully once before, and it was on 4/24/2023. Because I said Aiden didn't even know who Tully was. Okay, and so after his arrest, he really know, because he wasn't getting it. When Karen Reed just giving him all the art, like, here, write this and this and this, and explaining all this fucking shit, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's just writing it. Okay, and so I stand by what I said, but that he's not talking. Yeah, that's one thing that he mentions, that Brian Tully was the supervisor. Okay, supposed to look at the reports. Okay, all right, that's all. He doesn't understand when he's trying to claim where Tully's role is. That doesn't come until afterwards when he wants to say X, Y, and Z. Now look at this. Cell phone records indicate John O'Keefe died from being thrown down the stairs at 12:25 a.m. This was Turtle Boy's article. This is what he was putting out there. And when I say he, on 4/19, this isn't his narrative. This is Karen Reed's narrative. Karen Reed okayed this title. Okay. Cell phone records indicate that John O'Keefe died from being thrown downstairs at 12:25 a.m. Wow. Okay. Now, then she shared this part 94, and I'm like seeing all this stuff, and I was like, yeah, but the one that you needed to highlight was part 4. Part 4 on 4/20, that's the big kit and caboodle. 4/20 is the big article. That's the Fed shit. But this shit is wild. Anyways, no wonder nobody knows anything in this case, because of what Turtle Boy was originally putting out and continued to put out was absolutely fucking, it was wrong. Okay. But it's like a theory. Like, this is the defense's theory. And so Turtle Boy, like he says in his book, if you want to come to me, I will put out your story. I will tell your story. Not investigate, not do independent research, nothing like that. I will do your shit. Okay. Now, Remember, nobody gets gagged. Okay. So they're asking for sanctions. On June 9th, the Commonwealth filed its motion to prohibit prejudicial extrajudicial.
U.S. Lily, you are the
was
absolute best.
like,
Thank you so
we're
much.
talking- I got how many pages was it? It was like almost 200 pages because they used everything they were filing and all this stuff. And
Anybody
they include
receiving a
Aidan Carney's-
membership, please say
how they
thank
arrested
you to
him.
U.S. Lily.
That was an exhibit.
Thank you.
Okay.
You're awesome.
Because they were showing that Aidan Carney is tied to the defense, and Bev did not gag anybody because of the arguments.
It's not easy
that the defense made.
being green.
And that, wait a second, we didn't fucking come up with this Fed shit. We didn't know anything about this Fed shit. It was reported by Aidan Carney, that's who we used. Like, you're Aidan Carney's source, which is 3.6. It's violating rules 3.6, candor to the tribunal, which this is the gall. I cannot even believe this.
She keeps going on and on about candor to the tribunal. What are you talking about? No, nobody cares about your stupid terms. This is so old. It's like revisionist history. It's like
the defense knows what they did. And then in January, while Turtle Boy is silent, and they know that they have him silent, they say that the Commonwealth motion here. They're like,
anybody that says it like that,
they say that
I don't trust.
We don't want anybody saying anything while simultaneously stating that the Commonwealth and its law enforcement witnesses agree to bound by the same order, as well as Massachusetts rules of press conduct. Yep, the Commonwealth's motion contended that statements it attributed to defense counsel about the defense theory about the cover-up by both civilian and law enforcement go further than zealous representation. They are unsubstantiated proclamations supported only by self-serving speculation.
Yeah. As of like October of last year and maybe a little later, none of this was in contention. She was for all of it. Now, all of a sudden, everything going back to the beginning is just a crazy lie. I mean, Lana, how smart are you if that's the case?
And conjecture.
These people that flip and all of a sudden come like, oh my God, I just had a realization. You would be the stupid ones. Believe me.
Likely not to be admissible at trial and done with the intent of materially prejudicing the criminal proceedings by risking the impartiality of potential jurors. Okay. That's that Commonwealth motion at 6. Now, accordingly, the court denied the Commonwealth's motion for a gag order on July 31st, 2023. They thought they were getting gagged. The district attorney creates a video, disseminated it widely to the media 25 days after this court's order denying a gag order. Well, why the hell did y'all wait till until January 4th to file this? Now, I'm going to tell you why. Because we need people to forget about what happened in May and who our source was in May. We can't file this. You should have been filing this in September. For what Meatball did.
Does any of this make sense? I mean, really, like, can anybody tell me like what she's getting at? Because I still like listening to it, trying to follow it. I still can't see what she's getting at other than everything is a lie. Everything they did is horrible. And Karen Reed and Turtle Boy are guilty. And the lawyers are criminals, by the way. That's all I'm getting from it. Like, I still haven't learned anything. Like,
the district attorney Norfolk Nova goes on.
Even if I was inclined to listen to her.
And so what they do in this motion, this will be the first statement of its kind, and they put in here, this is his release.
She's from Ohio.
Okay. In August.
Friggin' idiot.
2023. It wasn't until January 2024 when they want to file this.
Right. Like, I don't get it. Oops. Sorry. I did that backwards. All these people
everything that had
on X2 trying to relitigate the criminal case
until
is
August.
Amazing to me.
That's pretty wild shit, right? We got rolling rallies going on. We got supposedly a federal investigation that's being outed by some blogger. This blogger looks like his only source is the fucking Karen Reed people, right? And now he's calling up and using the public docket to call up these witnesses. I mean, have you ever seen anything like this in any of your cases that you've ever watched? And the answer is no. And you guys, freedom of speech is amazing, but they have rules for when there's a criminal case and there's witnesses that you can't do certain things. Like, what don't you understand? Now, so what the defense does here is extraordinary, in my opinion.
She's 100% in the
Boston 25
tank
News reports on federal
for the House
investigation of Karen Reed
defendants.
investigation. This is why this is
100%.
amazing. They have Turtle Boy shut the fuck up because he's in the slammer. And we're going to go ahead and write this. Turtle Boy's name is not used one time in here. Okay. Boston 25 News reports on federal investigation of Karen Reed investigation. Well, but that is until like way later. On November 29th. Why are you mentioning it here? Like, why aren't we talking about how this federal investigation was talked about in April? Well, on November 29, 2023, the supervisor of records of the Public Records Division of the Office of the Secretary of the Commonwealth sent a letter to the Norfolk County District Attorney's Office regarding the petition of Ted Daniels. So he basically put a FOIA in to request for public records made on November 1st, like I told you guys. And he was seeking, look at this, any letters. Why would Ted Daniels think that there were letters to be found? This is what goes with my statement earlier. I said, Turtle Boy, do you ever wonder why Ted Daniels was tipped off to go get letters and you were brought in to come and commit crimes? Dude, fucking give it up for Alan Jackson, David Yannet.
She can't even say Daniel. I mean, look at her. She does this shit all the time. She's like, gets all gangster, like, yo, I just dunked on your ass. Like, people are like, yeah, Lana.
And Karen Reed.
Oh, there's the
I
bell.
use the fuck out of you, Turtle Boy, and I absolutely love it. I fucking love it. I cannot love it enough. Okay. It's amazing.
What a fucking
Okay?
idiot, dude.
And so seeking any letters. Okay. Now look at when the letters are.
This
seeking
is
any
more
letters
comedy
Norfolk
than
Norfolk
anything.
Morrissey or any members of his staff has sent to any DOJ
What a
entity that
moron.
mentioned, the identified individuals. The superior supervisor of public records letter indicates the Norfolk County District Attorney's Office responded on November 14th to the public records request by identifying a single responsive record and withholding that record pursuant to identified exemptions of the public records laws, precipitating the petition appeal. So he appealed it. Okay. Now.
Oh, for those of you that
it says that he can. You have to
those of you that haven't seen it, I'll play it again. Losing his dick about. Hold on. I'm going to play it again for those who haven't been here for a bit.
It's Friday night. I'm just getting ready for my Tinder date. Me and Chris decided that we're gonna do this whole open marriage thing.
This is her mocking the dead pregnant wife of Chris Watts. This is Shazam, people.
So I got a new lifestyle membership, and I'm just really excited to explore it, I think, a little bit. But with it being such like a long week with the election. Hey, Sharon. Oh my God. Hey. I know somebody reported the cream of some young guy. I can't believe it. It must have been that shitty of a guy. Like, who would ever report the cream of some young guy? Anyways, guys, I just, it's been a long week, like I said. I'm just gonna let loose. I think I'm gonna adopt a child. I just got so many amazing ideas for 2021. I'm just really looking forward to, reinventing myself, getting out of my comfort zone. Thanks, guys.
Awesome, right? What a great true crime person. You can trust her.
At 10:15 about what 25 Investigates has learned about why are federal authorities looking into the case of Karen Reed. And I'm like, why are they writing this and starting here when you normally would start, like, this has been going on since May or April rather, right? April, like 420. Well, let me tell you what, you're going to go ahead and source the guy that is in jail right now. And literally, you guys just filed this after finding out that your client is being investigated.
Hold on 1 minute. I got to
for
look.
conspiring to commit witness intimidation. That's what they found out at the end of December, and then boom, filed this January 4th. Talk about some fucking smart sick shit, right? So the teaser video includes a video audio snippet of a man identified as a former federal prosecutor, stating that they are not investigating the murder. Well, no shit. They are investigating the investigation of the murder. Who's this former federal prosecutor? Huh? What do we think? Who do you think that is?
Sorry, I was muted. We're going to break for a minute, and I'm going to show you
Picture
this.
this, will ya? You've been a true crime streamer for around, 3 years. and you get to attend CrimeCon for the first time. You're clearly very excited.
Woo! Annalise, get it, girl! Woo! CrimeCon 2024! Woo!
CrimeCon is the place where the world of true crime comes together for a weekend to talk about other people's tragedies. Sometimes the people who are involved in the tragedies go there as well. This year, there were about 7,000 to 9,000 people in Nashville at the Gaylord Opryland Hotel. The attendees range from true crime fans to true crime legends like Nancy Grace and Chris Hansen. Now, picture yourself standing in front of the convention center entrance, live streaming to an audience of your own devoted fans while people are going in and out of the convention center. And as you do, you see one of those legends, Chris Hansen. And why is Chris Hansen a legend? Because he made himself famous by exposing child predators.
Fuck, I keep doing that. I'm sorry, I'm muted. This whole channel is dedicated to truth and transparency. This one is called Checkmate. Hold on, I want to make sure I get it right. Yeah, it's Checkmate. The entire channel is devoted to Lana. So there you go. Check this out.
He hosted a program for years called To Catch a Predator. His entire persona
Like and subscribe.
expertise is built around protecting children from men or women who prey upon them for sex. So here you are streaming to a live audience at CrimeCon, and there's a predator catching Chris Hansen right in front of you. And you've never met Chris Hansen, but you definitely know who he is and what he stands for. And you want to make a big impression on Chris Hansen right in front of your own live video audience. So what's the first thing you think to say to him as he stands 50 feet away from you?
I just want to tell Chris Hansen to use a cock block. Yes, Chris Hansen! Woo!
Right. The first thing you want to tell a child predator catcher is that he's a cock block.
Jump up.
And you think it's hilarious. And so does the friend standing next to you.
I just want to tell Chris Hansen to use a cock block. Yes, Chris Hansen! Woo!
But let's break this down, shall we? Is it objectively true that Chris Hansen is a cockblock? Yes. But culturally, when you tell someone they're a cockblock, is that meant to be a compliment or an insult? Culturally, it means that you are the cause of someone else not getting to follow through on their sexual conquest. So it's an insult. There's a negative connotation to it, right? Culturally, it means you were the cause of someone else not getting what they wanted. So while it may be objectively true that Chris Hansen is a cockblock, saying that to him is meant to be a humorous insult that people are supposed to laugh at. In other words, you're making a joke about Chris Hansen stopping people from achieving their sexual conquest with children. Children, y'all. And you're so tone deaf, so unempathetic toward the damage that sexual abuse has on children, and so thirsty for Chris Hansen's attention, and so thirsty for the approval of your viewing audience that you will bypass all sense of human decency to say on a live stream
I just want to tell Chris Hansen to use a cock block.
that you want to tell Chris Hansen that he's a fucking cockblock. So then, after declaring you want to say these words to him, picture walking up close to him with your camera, offering him an alcoholic beverage before noon. It's called high noon, but it is before noon or around noon. Barely getting his attention, not getting his attention, not telling him he's a cockblock, and then skulking away from him. Now, why didn't you say it to him? Why didn't you actually tell him he's a cockblock? Is it because you know it's a horrible thing to say? Is it because you know it's a horrible thing to say to a predator catcher? Is it because you know it's a horrible thing to say in front of a bunch of people to a predator catcher at CrimeCon? Is it because you're a recently convicted criminal yourself with 2 protection orders from YouTubers for your predatory online behavior and you don't want Chris Hansen, the predator catcher, to set his sights on his newest predator to catch? Here's what else I want to know. What if this person actually did walk straight up to Chris Hansen and say, hey, yo, Chris, you're a cockblock? What would he do?
He'd walk up to the guy that gets child predators and call him a cockblock.
Would he laugh? Would he look at her like the sexual deviant she is? Would he give her an interview and boost her YouTube numbers? I guess we'll never know because she exercises just a bit of self-restraint or perhaps a bit of cowardice and never said the words to his face. But here's my final question to anyone who saw this happen live. How the hell do you get past that? How the hell do you hear a true crime YouTuber with a young child call Chris Hansen a cockblock and take anything else she says seriously? I have that question about so many other things she's done and about so many other things that other people on
See my
YouTube
little
have done,
lion?
and most of my answer
Little lion.
involves YouTube. Most of my answer to the problem involves YouTube. It's a basic calculation, folks. If it weren't for YouTube, scammers, conspiracy theorists, and sexual deviants would have a much, much harder time finding an audience. YouTube's algorithms sense the fear and outrage contained in certain content and finds the people who are most thirsty for it. Scammers, conspiracy theorists, and sexual deviants. And the creator in question here checks all of those boxes. Make no mistake.
Yeah, he's not
has
so
no
little.
problem making up sensational lies that harm the people that they are lying upon, which are true crime victims and witnesses, and that are sure to drag the views of those people who are most thirsty and susceptible for that content. And since YouTube makes the most money in that equation, they're only too happy to deliver that audience. And the shameless advertisers who are willing to show ads next to someone who says that Chris Hansen is a cockblock,
I just want to tell Chris Hansen he's a cockblock.
well, shame on them. So congratulations, YouTube. You've made the previously unforgivable very easy to overlook just because the person has a big number next to their name. Yep, I'm calling you out in name, YouTube. You can do whatever you want to my channel or this video as a result of me calling you out. There are many other ways for me to make this
The
fact
comments
known,
are crazy
but
too.
The
Like,
true crime community and the viewers deserve to know this. So I hope you won't suppress this video or the future live stream I'm going to be doing about how true crime has become an Alex Jones clone zone. Peace out, everyone.
see that, like,
I just want to
that's
say
kind of what I'm talking about with this shit. I mean, these people have to be. This is old. This is a few years old. She's been doing this a long time. She's been a piece of shit for a long, long time. It's a long time. She's been a piece of shit for a long, long time. Wait, is that my own video? It's a long time. She's been a piece of shit for a long, long time. Why is it? Is that my own video? Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, here we go. Why did it? Hold on. History. That's my video, and I want to click on that. Where did her live go? Oh, okay. Sorry. But we were way up here. We were way up here. We were way up there.
Come on, y'all. Think. Use your brain. I love your streams. Anyways, I've kept you guys here for 2 hours and 45 minutes. I only wanted this to be under an hour. So any last
I don't think she's done a stream under an hour.
Hey, Turtle Chats, come on.
10
what do you
years.
guys have for me? Hey, Tim. Tim says hi from Albuquerque. Tim says go fuck yourself. Thanks, Tim. All right, next.
Tim
Suzanne
says go fuck yourself.
When are you and Karen Reed getting
Thanks,
hooked
Tim.
up? Turtle Boy says thank you for your $5.
Brando just jumped down. God damn it.
Oh, the dead turtle. Yeah, it was probably Turtle Boy.
Oh, yeah.
He trolls himself.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a rough
He
day
definitely
today.
put the shot in the head, dead turtle on his father's porch for him to see. Right as his mother was dying. Yeah, I'm sure he did that. Yeah.
I honestly, oh, that's good. Hope it gives you some laughs. Yeah.
Fucking sickos.
Shot caller, 20-inch blade. He's a ridiculous person.
He's a
I just think
ridiculous
it's funny that he
person.
thinks he's not going to prison. Don't leave us, Lana. Well, I appreciate you guys. He gets 100% of his Turtle Chats, unlike YouTube gets 40%. I don't even know what the split is.
You don't know what the split is?
I forget. It's either 70, 30, 60, 40, something like that. I noticed that he's taking thanks Lana, mods in chat.
The information queen over here.
Karen Reed and her team has wrote every single article that mattered, until he just went hog wild. Any new news in the Birchmore case? They both put in that motion because he was trying to get bail. I don't know if they rule on it.
He didn't do it, right, Lana?
Oh yes,
Free
happy early Mother's
Oh, free Farwell. He's probably free Farwell, y'all.
Day to everybody. Thank you for mentioning.
Why
that.
wouldn't she be?
Oh, I'm gonna be with Chimmy Speaks on Wednesday.
Chimmy
so Turtle
Speaks.
Boy's in the courtroom on Thursday. I'm gonna be live streaming it. Come on out. Come on
Chimmy
over. We'll have a
Speak.
blast. For the pregame on the 13th, we're just gonna have some fun. It's her pregame party to her big old birthday the next day, I think.
Tremendous.
So I don't know if she's still listening.
Love
I
that.
think she was here.
Great.
Thank you.
You are
Appreciate
the
that. Happy
absolute-
Mother's Day to all
You're
the
the
moms
very
out
best,
there.
Lana.
And all the dads out there that are doing mom duty. To you guys too.
Shut the fuck up. You don't mean that.
Uh,
Yeah, God Spiller as well. There's a few of them.
What Shannon Burgess found in Karen Reed's
Felicia,
Lexus-
you originally gave me that channel, and that's how I kind of found these other ones. So thank you. There's a whole lane of Lana. There's a whole Lana lane of fucking YouTubers out there exposing this bitch. Yeah, Chimmy Speaks from JFK. That's what she's talking about.
with the
Look at her.
what's his
Look at
name?
it. Look at this page. Look at this page she's got. This is how she sucks people in. Can you imagine just taking, one of these documents and writing dates on it that don't fucking mean anything? April 20th, 2023, blog. And then an arrow. May 18th, 2023, letter. And then this thing over here, April 28th, with a big square around it. Blog with 2 arrows, right? And then you go down and it's 585 KR Legal Defense Fund, something whatever, 528 2000. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You fucking crazed
Does a great
lunatic.
job, Paul. They weren't expecting to find that, and that was a big piece. And they were able, though, to discredit this Shannon Burgess guy over some wonky ass stupid shit with his, what do you call it?
What?
His CV.
His whole fucking, his whole career.
What's his name?
Are you shitting me? Listen to this. I'll put the volume up.
What Shannon Burgess found in Karen Reed's Lexus with the, because what's his name? that
She's
does a
guilty,
great
right,
job,
Lana?
Paul. They weren't expecting to find that.
They weren't expected to
And
find
that was a
that.
big piece. And they were able, though, to discredit this Shannon Burgess guy over some wonky ass stupid shit with his, what do you call it?
His fucking entire bullshit.
His CV.
You have to be kidding me.
Fun stream, Lana. Keep being freaky hilarious.
What did Burgess find? It's still the 1162 key cycle they're going off. Nothing changed.
Freaking hilarious. PBJ, love it, right?
Yeah, his CV.
Hey, I can say this, guys. We
We
always
all
disagree.
sat there and fucking listened to it. We all sat there and listened to it. That guy got fucking nuclear bomb shoved up his ass and they lit it. And Alessi fucking added fuel to the fire. I mean, are you kidding me? She's like, just some, I just tried to discredit him with some bullshit. Like,
We could always
no
disagree,
big deal.
but
So she's
I have
guilty.
no idea why people.
So Lana, she's guilty then, right? Just say it. People want you to say it. She's guilty. It's just say it.
People.
Oh, by the way, in chat, L Woods, that is Paul O'Keefe's side piece. She's in chat all the time on this channel.
So if I highlighted you today and I said stuff to you, it's because I've literally sat back and watched you for fucking months show your ass in my chat. And I don't fucking appreciate it. I put a lot of time into my streams. I don't just come out live and just say, hey, what do you want to talk about? And fucking just
What'd you say?
very, very lengthy emails. I've literally sat back and watched you for fucking
Who?
months show your ass. We could always disagree. But I have no idea why people would attack people.
Oh, this person over here is like, fun stream, Lana. Keep being freaking hilarious. I don't think that's a
highlighted you
compliment.
today and I said stuff to you, it's because I've literally sat back and watched you for fucking months show your ass in my chat. And I don't fucking appreciate it. I put a lot of time into my streams. I don't just come out live and just say, hey, what are you going to talk about? And fucking just play other people's shit. No, I prep a long time.
I do.
For my shit. I do a lot of research.
I do.
And a girl who I value brought me and wrote me 2 very, very lengthy emails. And I said, she told me that I was wrong with my timeline. And I was like, no, actually, I'm not.
No, I'm not. I'm not wrong.
And
You're
trust
wrong.
me, it pains me to talk about it. So
yeah, Lindsay Stachini, she's in
this
there.
Timeline starts in
That's
April.
Elle Woods.
And this federal investigation was brought to you by the defense team to Turtle Boy, and it's what weaponized him and gave him bullets to then use his platform and go after these witnesses. And
So Karen Reed's guilty, though. I mean, come on,
use
just
the
say it.
investigation or the federal investigation to literally influence, harass, and annoy.
How would they want to influence them? Tell me, where's the influence? Go ahead.
And to intimidate.
Intimidate. Bullshit.
It's exactly what they use the federal investigation for.
Sure.
And then when
Sure
you
they
have people saying, why aren't you talking about the federal investigation more? Like, what are you doing?
It's chicks
Do this,
retarded
do this. I'm
people.
telling you, like, what are you doing?
Retarded.
So, this is the first time I've been in your chat, Lana. I felt welcome. Oh, that's perfect. Awesome. That's how it's supposed to be. You juggle a shit ton of cases. It's truly mind blowing. Thank you. Yeah, my mind's just always going. I'm glad you know
What she does,
because you have uncovered more than others would like.
she does has a good grift, right? Because she talks about like 15 different cases. She talks about like 15 different cases, and she gets, you know this community, right? How there's, a bunch of us over here. When I say us, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? And she'll tap into all of these different, communities or movements or whatever you want to say. That's why she covers all these different ones all day long. She goes live all day long. And she goes into all these different cases. So she taps in to all these. She's making bank. I'm telling you right now. Off of this bullshit, she's making bank.
Being revealed. Yeah.
Incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking amazing.
I still disagree with your take on the witnesses being mere witnesses, but they are. Until they are labeled something else, you have to treat people as
she's
witnesses.
getting super chatted. She's getting funded all fucking day long. She's tapped in to the retards in each community. Like, look at the retards in her chat right now. Those are the retards of the community. We know who they are. We've seen them before. They're all familiar.
And guess what? If the defense could have uncovered what they needed to, okay, you guys, that Google search didn't happen at 227. Sorry. Also, I proved to you guys that Jen McCabe was with her phone at 227. She wasn't upstairs then, and her watch went upstairs. The phone never did. I think Alessi did a great job. I think I just think this goes to show you that this is a case. Like, there's other ones that are out there that are just like this. These cases, nobody should be found guilty because it's not beyond a reasonable doubt. Like the Richard Allen case, it's not beyond a reasonable doubt. That man was literally tortured and held before his trial.
Yeah,
and
we finally agree on
in
one
United States of
thing.
America.
On one thing,
And
we
those
agree
jurors
on.
really, really broke my heart because
You got
that in and of itself.
How did she get that one right and get all the other ones wrong? Because it's so obvious. I mean, I don't know.
There was nothing tying him to that scene.
Look at Lindsay Stachini giving up her $20. Lana, thank you for all your tedious reviews of these documents. It's much appreciated. And we need to hear. Keep being you. Lindsay Stachini. Elle Woods.
No DNA,
disgusting.
no nothing. Sorry. Lana, thank you for all of your tedious reviews of these documents. It's much appreciated, and we need to hear it. Keep being you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Elle
Imagine.
Woods, what's up, girl? What's up, girl?
Fucking gross. Shut up. Fucking hurt my
I
ears
think
with
Turtle
that
Boy
shit.
created one of the biggest
Fuck is wrong with you?
distractions in
Bitch.
Turtle Boy's fucking. So Jen wanted to go to lengths. I think that there was, I think that something was going on over there. You know, that 12:29 call that was answered for
What's up, girl?
7 seconds.
What's up, girl?
I think it's really
Was
interesting.
that the lesbian fucking mating call?
I think it's also interesting that there's no outgoing, like nothing is done on John's phone that's an outgoing command after talking at 12:18 on the phone. After that, the only thing that there's like an outgoing command with, as far as like I'm going to actually like text or do something, is to answer the 12:29 call. Everything else, like when you're opening or closing the phone, like there's nothing that's so 12:18, when he's done with that phone call with Jen, at the same time, basically 12:19, steps are beginning to be had, and he's able to punch in 34 Fairview within a 4-second or 5-second, like, you know, opening up the phone, hitting up the ways, typing it in, and pressing enter. Look at how quickly that's able to be done. Really interesting. Hog Heaven is Oakdale. That's what I call Oakdale. That's where all the steps are being taken. That's where the flights of stairs are being registered.
Sure. On Oakdale Street. Yeah.
Your car knows when you're like, your phone knows if you're in a car.
Man. What
and
an
in order
idiot.
for it to start taking steps is what could do the whole flights of stairs. You have to get out of that car and take some steps. And I just think it's really interesting when you sit back and you think, okay, well, Karen doesn't know where they're at. Karen's never been there before. So wherever Karen would have stopped and been told to stop.
Here, what do you guys think of this comment from Young Black Economist? What do you think? What do you guys think of that? Isn't that gross? I put that on X and said, please caption that. Yikes. Yikes.
And that's then, well, did John, you know, then also did Karen Reed leave right away?
I don't know, Lana.
You know, what's the story? Why? How can we?
You're the data.
So
the
many
data
different
queen.
stories, and it's possible because Turtle Boy. If you go back and listen to his first episodes, man, this dude is all over the place. If I was Karen, I've been like, stop talking about anything about me because you're getting shit wrong. I would have been fucking pissed. Okay. And then I asked myself, like, I've always wondered, like, why didn't Karen just like let everybody know that she was using Turtle Boy? And then I did my research and I found all of this and I said, this is why. Because they had other plans for him. And this was the plan.
All right, palate cleanser, everybody.
This is all he wants to do. He will stare at me. And he will jump up on me when I least expect it. He just wants to sleep on my lap. That's it. He knows I'm talking about him right now. Look at his ears. He knows it. Hey, boy. Brando. Hey. Can you wake up, dude? Oh my God. How do you say no to this? Look at him. He wants to go back to sleep. That's it. That's all he wants to do. Brando? Oh my God. You are too cute for words, dude. All right, go back to sleep.
And he goes back to sleep.
Go back to sleep. My feet are falling asleep. He's getting so heavy.
I might have to start rationing him. He's getting chunky. Where is he? He heard that.
It's all right, buddy. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep.
All right. I felt like we needed a palate cleanser. We might need one more. Hey, let's go. Let's go clip madness here. Let's go. Let's go with this one. Oops, that's not going to work. Fuck, why not? In the wrong format. I hate that shit. They're not. Oh, wait a minute. None of those are going to work. Fuck. That pisses me off. All right, hold on. You want to hear Twisted talk about hearsay? Go ahead.
His defamation. It is hilarious. Like, that's not hearsay. If it was said directly to him, he can testify to it, you fucking idiot. That's not hearsay. Hearsay would be a third party. Like, I can't testify to what two other people talked about, and then I was told about it. That's hearsay. Like, if it's a direct conversation I'm having, it's not hearsay, you fucking buffoon. But again, this is not a man who knows legal stuff. He doesn't know court shit. He has no fucking clue what he's talking about. Imagine thinking you have to explain anything about.
Why did it stop? It shouldn't stop. What the fuck? All right, hold on. Sorry. Anyways, that was Twisted on hearsay. Good stuff. Haven't seen this one in a while.
Isn't it Rand?
Oh no. Yeah. All right, here we go.
What's your name, Randall?
Randall, my name ain't Randall. My name ain't Randall, so you said my name wrong.
Isn't it Rand?
Oh no.
Oh my God, he hated that shit. Can you back that shit up? What is it?
Back that shit up.
My name ain't Randall, so you said my name wrong.
Isn't it Randy?
It's Randy, buddy. Up, just like Randy.
Oh, Andrew. What is it?
Andrew, yeah.
Macho Man Randy Savage?
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, yeah.
You snap into a Slim Jim?
Yeah. Do you?
Sometimes.
How many push-ups can you do straight?
I don't know, 50.
50 straight? You still can get 50 straight? Prove it.
Yeah, maybe
We're turning this into an internet push-up competition.
He literally asked me how many push-ups I can do. And then he got mad because he said, you seem to be online a lot. He's always had this problem with me. You seem to be online all the time whenever I go online. I'm like, wouldn't you have to be online to know when I'm online? He's like, I don't get it. I just check in. He's fucking so stupid.
I don't get it.
I love this whole, like he's a
I know.
Oh, you say.
Oh, you're pronouncing Randall wrong.
Oh, I could do 50 easy. That's like.
Oh, yeah, I fucking, 50.
That's like.
I could do
I
1,000.
ain't Debbie Kev doing.
Go ahead, turn it on, buddy. What are you doing right now?
He has a hard time with stand-ups.
You're funny. I'm yours. No, I'm a couple years old.
He does one sit down every day.
I act like an old guy online, but I'm actually not that old. So,
Right.
So anyways, JFK, it was really good talking to you.
Damn.
Stuff straightened out.
I mean, hey, I just don't see where, be asking for an apology, right? Me and my friends asking for an
Dude,
apology.
why would you ask me for it? Like
I'm not
JFK,
asking you.
Like, why would I ask you? Hey, listen, I want you to ask James for an apology. Like, why would I ask that?
No, but I'm not
talking to
asking
you.
but listen, you're all spun out. I'm not asking you. I want to know why you think it's a problem if I go to a court date and ask somebody for an apology.
It's not.
Right. So what's
you can go to a court date and ask everything.
Well, that's the first time that he said what he's going to show up and ask him for an apology. No.
An apology isn't asking a question.
The problem is you say a bunch of other shit besides
What
that.
other shit? I say a lot of shit. So what? And they say a lot of shit, and they getting all
Yeah,
bent out
yeah.
of shape.
So there you go. You just said it, bud.
Yeah, but
You
I'm not
just said it.
accusing nobody. I'm not accusing nobody of a fucking murder.
Huh?
I'm not accusing nobody of murder like they do. I'm not calling people bitches and pussies.
Of a murder?
Yes, that's what they did. That you don't know
What are you talking about?
Come on. See, here we go. You know what I'm talking about. What they said. They
Yeah,
said
you
that.
just-
You know,
that is your biggest thing, and I have nothing to do with it, buddy. Okay, so
But
we
that's
don't
a
have
huge
anything to
thing.
fight about.
Yeah, that's a huge thing when you accuse somebody of murder. That's crazy.
I have nothing to do with that, so we don't have anything to fight about.
Yeah, well, we don't. But you should defend that, though. I would think that you.
I
would be
should
on the
defend
side of-
that?
Yeah,
I should defend that.
I would think that you would think that was fucked up. If someone's girlfriend died of a bad liver, and someone's saying that she overdosed behind the drugs you gave her, and that is possibly you gave it to her, and that you're
You
responsible.
are talking about shit somebody else completely said about somebody else that you know. What are you talking about? Why are we
It's
talking?
all secondhand
That's what your
information.
boy said. That's what all your friends said.
My boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. I'm responsible for my boy.
But I'm saying, would you not, if you talk to these guys, the Glare, would you say that was wrong that he said that?
I mean, would I say it? I wouldn't say it.
No, would you say he was wrong? You're telling me you told me tonight I'm so wrong. I'm a pussy.
I mean, is it
Would you
wrong?
tell him that?
That's between him and whoever is saying it.
So let me ask you this. So
With James, I don't know. Tell him to call him.
So I asked the Glare, I said, if I ask you the question for an apology, right, what's going to be his answer? You know what he said his answer is going to be?
I know what it's going to be. I don't feel like getting kicked off of YouTube, so I'm not going to say it. But anyways, where the fuck were we? All right. Let's finish up this madness. And then, no, I didn't want to do that. Okay, let's do this. All right, let's do this. Let's do that. Let's go back over here. Let's do this. Let's do that. Okay, now we're in business. Let's go.
The names of people that would have went there are even mentioned because you're not gonna you leave people out of things.
She's 100% with the McAlvis at this point. 100%.
I'm just saying that a bunch of drunk people, those aren't the best of fucking witnesses. Okay. Karen Reed to be followed in by an SUV or a truck, rather. Think about this. If she would have actually been driving and went to that house, to sit there and say that there was nobody there and it looked like it was the lights are all that, how are you saying that? You have a guy that just pulls up behind you. Okay. A girl's running out of the house to come over that car, then having a 5-minute conversation at that car. The lights are all on. People keep coming over to the window and looking out the window. And Karen Reed's just like, there was no one there. She never once said how she would have saw Matt McCabe or Jen McCabe coming over to the window. And I'm wondering what the fuck they're keep on looking at. Think about it. And you wouldn't know any of these details, right? When you're drunk. But she didn't want to be talking about that aspect of it. Right? I'm telling you, you're in a catch-20. You're in a very the data and the evidence, it can mean multiple things until you eliminate everything to leave one thing stand alone. So look at this, right? My God, 40th, I got white girl wasted tonight. Were you doing some drugs? That's great. You're like, I was smoking some weed, man. Lana's report says Karen was saying she didn't drop him off there. Yeah, she was talking about Karen has said before that they got lost. Okay. And I'm just like, exactly. And we didn't know if we were at the right place. So then John gets out to go. That's the story. And so it's like ding, 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 right? And then the only thing I can just keep thinking in my head is like, that's right after 12:20 when, or right before 12:20 when, you know, why would Higgins be texting John like that if he would have been right next to Jennifer McCabe? You know, and when she's just getting off the phone to say, oh, John's lost, and so I gave him the address, then Higgins is just texting that. What it seems like is Higgins isn't where John is, which would make sense because nobody knew where the Jeep of Higgins's was. Okay. And so again, since the Alberts and Higgins got back first, he pulls out, maybe he's like, I'm going in to pick up the people from Hog Heaven over there, the other cops, to bring them over here. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's I just think if Karen Reed went to actually 34 Fairview Road, okay, that there's no way that she would have said that that house looked like there was nobody there when it was lights are all on. I've been at that house. You're so close to the fucking house from where you would have been on the street. Like, you could see if the people have nasty, crusty teeth like Aiden and Will, or if they have pearly whites. Like, you're super close. And so it's like, why can't, I'm just saying, why isn't the defense considerate? Because wouldn't that also explain that Karen, you never were there. You couldn't have hit John because you weren't there. And the only person that actually put Karen Reed there is when she went and did an interview after trial 1 to talk about the ways and to say, oh yeah, I remember John fired up the ways. What?
Karen, you never were there.
Nobody's ever reported that ever.
Karen,
Until
you never were at 34 Fairview. You were never there. I'm sorry this happened. But Lana, I mean, you know, she's all about the date. You weren't there. I mean, where were you? Were you in Hog Heaven? And like Hog Heaven is like a street over. Somehow that's Hog Heaven.
But that's what connected then. Once she said that.
Look at her chat. It explains everything. 100%. It does seem like Jen texting, pull behind me. There was another Blizzard party somewhere else. Because, I mean, these people are fucking insane.
Here comes the prosecution like, oh my God, we can now actually use John's phone to pinpoint her because it wasn't her vehicle that ever was saying that vehicle went to 34 Fairview. It was only John's phone. But now Karen, because of her interview, that's how it was used in trial 2 to put the phone inside the car. And I don't know if people know that. It was Nicole was there, Mr. Albert, Brian Albert was there, and his friend was there. And they left to go to the bars. And I'm like, oh my God, this is what you would have focused on if you were fucking like, Turtle Boy in the fucking team. Because when did Higgins ever say that he went to 34 Fairview? Fairview to kick off the night. He didn't. In fact, he said that he drove separate to go to Hillside. Well, that's not what Sarah Levinson is saying. And so what would make it sense then is that if Higgins drives with Brian Albert and drives with, because they take Nicole to say, hey, well, we'll drop you off because we'll come back to the waterfall, but we're going to go to Hillside for a little bit. Okay. But at the end of the day, Sarah Levinson saw Brian Albert's friend, who then comes back to the house. Now, that would mean that his Jeep could have been potentially at 34 Fairview off to the upper right portion. And so that's why when they came back, he has to move his Jeep from the driveway. Okay, otherwise he would get blocked in.
Learned that a consumer had called about a question relative to a report produced by the software?
Yes, there was both the troopers who had requested information about this particular artifact and also a private forensics examiner, Richard Green.
And when Richard Green reached out to your company, what specifically was the question or issue? He reached out to your company.
Richard Green. Information about this. Yes, there was both the troopers who had requested information about this particular artifact and also a private forensics examiner, Richard Green.
And when Richard Green reached out to your company, what specifically was the question or issue?
He reached out to the tech support team, asking basically, there's a timestamp that doesn't make sense. I need to understand what this timestamp means.
And can you share with us, what was the issue? What was the question that you were actually looking into?
The question was related to a timestamp of 2:27:40 a.m. And an internet query that appeared to have occurred at that time. There was no other information on the device that suggested that that internet query had occurred at that time. So we wanted to know how relevant is that timestamp to when the query happened.
Tools for everyone else that needs Ian's brain to help us solve our digital forensic investigations. All right, Ian, you ready for some questions?
I am. Go for it.
And then we'll have some fun at the end too. All right, why were you brought into this case?
Okay. So I initially got involved in this case after a true crime podcaster contacted Cellbrite asking for in this case after a true crime podcaster contacted Cellbrite asking for clarification. Because of some things that he'd seen in other people's blogs, some things that had been tweeted related to an artifact that Physical Analyzer had passed. Basically, police had obviously extracted a bunch of phones at the time of John's death, done their own analysis, including the analysis of a witness's device, which was written off at the time as not containing anything relevant to the case. About a year later, defense experts took that same extraction and ran it through Physical Analyzer as well, and now found a timestamp which they thought was a smoking gun. The timestamp itself was related to a Google search, the infamous Google search, how long to die in the cold, which is an obvious misspelling of the term how long to die in the cold. I'll say that this search had actually been found initially by police using Physical Analyzer 752, but at that time, the timestamp attached to it was around 6:23, 6:24 a.m. after John's body had been found and therefore deemed not evidentially significant. However, when the expert for the defense took the same data, they used a newer version of Physical Analyzer. This newer version had additional support. Obviously, we always add support for new artifacts as time goes on. And this new artifact support for a database called Browser State gave a timestamp of 2:27 a.m. For that same Google search. And that's important. 2:27 is a really important time because that would mean that this is around 3.5, 4 hours before John's body was found, implying that somebody had some knowledge that he was outside dying in the cold.
collect their pensions. And the Commonwealth certainly can't call Trooper Proctor back. You think they're going to call Tully back? You think they're going to call Buchanan back? The gig is up on them. So let's just continue to drag this out. We're going to continue to drag Karen back and forth now. Let's bankrupt her, have to make her sell her house, have her go through all this stress, because we know we can't win. We can't win in a court of law.
Of the Karen Reed murder trial. If you don't know, Karen Reed is a Mansfield, Massachusetts woman that has been accused of driving over and killing her boyfriend, John O'Keefe, a Boston police officer. There's a lot of controversy in this case, and tonight on the show, we're going to play Karen Reed's first appearance in court with her formal charges in 2 pretrial hearings. So come join us. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join the live chat. I hope to see you there. Take care.
Show may be my last for a while. And not that I won't do broadcast the Kenton Select Board meetings. I will broadcast hearings and Tom CPU at the court hearings, things like that. But I don't think you're going to see much of me on the mic like I'm going to be today for a little bit at least. But I had to come live and say a few things, clear a few things up, and be very careful. I'm trying to be very careful with my words when I'm sharing today. It's come to my attention that I am definitely a target right now. So think about that. Think about it. People are like, how could you be a target? You're not like Turtle Boy. You're so safe. That's where we are right now. And I just want to warn people out there, like I said on the last couple shows, make this about Mello and Tully and the state police and the DA. Don't make it about witnesses. Don't talk about the witnesses, because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to catch us all up and turn people against each other. And we don't know who's witnesses.
Someone else, and their heads are on the chopping block right now. Best thing you all could do is support them both and try to calm things down instead of feeding into it, picking sides. People are under stress right now. This shit is not easy. And you could say I'm not important enough. Of course I'm not important enough. None of the other people are important enough either. But why are they going after us to get to Aiden? They want to turn us into witnesses. They want to get some convictions against us so they can work their way up and have even a bigger case. And they want to take it to Karen Reed too. So this is what's going on, folks. Support everybody. Usually I do a fundraiser for everyone else. Tonight, all the donations are going to me. And the reason why is because I'm looking for an attorney. And I don't have a fund up because I haven't been charged, I haven't been subpoenaed, but just in case. And I would like to, I think I deserve it right now.
He goes to school and is in the play at the school, and then some other stuff.
Big deal. So was I. He's not so special.
Yes, he is.
No, I hate him. Ugh. 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 Ugh.
But he keeps me company, Joe. Well, Sonny is my...
Lol cow. That's another one I want to bring on the show. Young black economist. I love that she's an economist. I love that she's a young, I call her a millennial. I don't even know if that's the right generation, but I like how young and smart and how she's into both internet culture, but like money, dollars, like things I'm interested in. And I also like she predicts things. She's very smart. YBE, I know she gets a lot of heat because she goes after people a little bit and calls them out, but there is something very special about her in this community. I love her. I think she's one of the best chatters around, and I'm looking forward to having her on the show. The only thing I'm worried about is I think, like I said, I've been trying to keep the heat down, the drama off my show, but she's probably the perfect one to just kind of blow it up and just like, she's a truth teller. Yeah, she's very into social issues. She knows her stuff. And she knows a lot about things that I have an interest in. Some things I'm not quite expert on, but I have a lot of interest in a lot of this stuff that she talks about. So, yeah, she doesn't back down. That's what I love about her. She is fierce. And she knows her stuff. Like when you have especially a woman, when you have a woman that's into like money, I love that shit. I get excited by that. Yeah, she goes after racist. Yeah. Yeah, we do. We love YBE here. We got a lot of love for her. She's going to be a good guest on here as well. There's so many great guests I'm going to be bringing on now. I'm looking forward to it. And she's a solid person too. Yeah, she's making economics sexy. I like that. Yeah, because money rules the world. Like I am big into economics and money too. Like they call me making money, Mike. I'm getting throttled right now. Are we getting throttled? Is YouTube blocking us, or are we glitching, or what? Well, maybe I think Barrett was. I think Barrett gets throttled. Yeah, that's why they're intimidated by her. She won't back down, and she's smart. She's smarter than they are, and I think they know it. There we go. I'll graduate in a couple months, Mike. By then, temp will be down, and I'll have more authority to speak from. I'm not an economist yet, just in training. You are, though. I mean, you're already in knee deep in it. I know that you're not officially got the PhD or whatever, but I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to have you on the show. All right, I think it's time to check out. They are envious. That's the thing. When they go after people, like they go after Jay Brill, they go after Brian, they go after me, they go after Babs and Astro. It's jealousy. That crew is very jealous. They are very jealous. Yeah, that is not a show you will want to miss. You'll be here. I love it. I love the love for Neil. I don't even know if that's the right generation. Graduate in a couple months, Mike, by Babs and Astro. It's jealousy. That crew is very jealous. They are very jealous. Yeah, that is not a show you will want to miss. You'll be here. I love it. I love the love for YBE. Apparently the PhD in Econ and Justice, JD combo, is what will get you crazy money. But going to law school after seems wild, but one of my friends is doing it. Oh, man. I wish I went to law school. I've even thought about doing it now. Like, even though I'm older, I can't do it. I make money. I can't afford to spend and not make money. You know what I mean? I'm too old for it. But if I was younger, god damn, that's probably what I would have done. I would have gone to law school if I had to start it all over. You know what I mean? So I'd say, why not? Go for it. Make that money. The only problem with all that shit, the law school stuff, is like, will the AI actually take over that field? I don't know. I don't know. Keep reminding yourself. You are. That's kind of friggin' sad. So I just wanted to throw a couple of those things out there tonight because I want people to understand where I come from, because some of you seem to think that I give a shit when you throw it out there that you unfollowed me. I don't care that your public perception of me has changed. I know who I am. Yeah, come to Jesus. That's exactly what we're doing today, New Hampshire dude, man. LTL Media, Money Mike. Thank you, man. You are Money Brian. Brian's a hard worker. You notice what he's been doing? And Brian put up his shit this year. He put his channel on the line. They want to pretend he's a crying dude. He's too sensitive. Dudes come on fucking strong. Brian, mad love for you, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep reminding yourself. You are enough. You do enough. Integrity is a must, and you got it. I mean, I try. That's all we can do is try. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not a god. I'm not going to say I'm always right. Sometimes I'm wrong. Sometimes I make mistakes. Ask my girl. Twisted tragedies. I've seen her getting a lot of shit for people even daring to comment or support her or be nice to her. I'm going to say this about Twisted. I don't agree with what she said about Karen. I don't like it. Personally, I don't like it. It makes me mad. But on the other hand, Twisted Tragedy is the only person on that other side that ever actually backed me up as a human being. And I really mean that. She's the only one of them that didn't fuck me over. So I don't give a shit if you don't like me because I'm putting Twisted Tragedies super chat. I don't have any dislike for Twisted Tragedies. I wish her well. And I know that she got a lot of shit from Turtle Boy that was unwarranted, especially against her and her family. And if you really know the situation with her and her family and her boyfriend, who does work, know that she got a lot of shit from Turtle Boy that was unwarranted, especially against her and her family. And if you really know the situation with her and her family and her unwarranted, especially against her and her family, know that she got a lot of shit from Turtle Boy that work in her family. And if you really in her family, know that she got a lot of shit from Turtle Boy that was unwarranted, especially against her and her family. And if you really know the situation with her and her family and her boyfriend, who does work, it's ridiculous. And she Twisted says, we are bad because Aiden said so. You're not bad. You're not bad. The only thing I don't like is I wish you would ease up on Karen. I wish you would come to Jesus on Karen. I know you probably never will never agree on it, but that's the only thing that I don't like about Twisted Tragedies. Everything else I like about Elise. She says he lies and rumors about others to hide his own behavior is deplorable. I mean, he did that to you. We know he did that to you. Thank you, Twisted, for the super chat. You didn't need to throw $5 in. I feel like I owe you now. All right. MS808 says, big respect for you, Mike. Thank you so much. Miss 808. I think I'm reading it right. My eyes are a little funky tonight. Truth and Transparency. Love you, Lana. She's done some great work, too. She's another one that I'm impressed this year. She says, Merry Christmas, Mike, mods, and chat. Happy New Year. Thank you to my mods. Thanks, Sarah and Shock and Horror and everybody else who's been our mods. MD1019RD says, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well, sir or woman, lady. Oh my God, all the super chats are coming in tonight. Natalie Diane 67 says, thank you for supporting Mike. We are all human, but wrong is wrong. This movement went wayward. It's embarrassing. Yes, it is. But it's also good because you see who isn't going to be kowtowed by public perception and likes and subscribers, and we see who's real. That's the beautiful. It's always, you could say the glass is half empty, and we see who's real. That's the beautiful. It's always, you could say the glass is half empty. I like to say the glass is half full. And I think it's more than half full now. I think it's 3/4 full, and it's more coffee's being poured in. Because that's the truth. Like more and more are seeing it. And we see who's real now. We see who's actually willing to put shit on the line for the truth. Oh my God, you guys are being generous. I haven't seen this much generosity lately. This is overwhelming. Wow. Every time I look, there's another super chat. Please pass the pepper. Wow. $49.99 says Happy New Year, jerks and long gamers. Thank you so much. Wow, we got 486 watching live on YouTube, and quite a few on Facebook too, and Twitter. Wow. It's amazing. Oh, here's another one. SK27 Music says, thanks for putting me on the right path, truly. Thank you. I'm glad I could help. That's kind of friggin' sad. So I just wanted to throw. It's amazing. Oh, here's another one. SK27 Music says, thanks for putting me on the right path, truly. Thank you. I'm glad I could help. You do great things. I've really enjoyed some of your videos. I laugh my ass off, man. Check out his YouTube and Twitter. Does some great videos. Funny as shit. I used your picture of JFK for the thumbnail tonight on the video. Let's play some JFK because like I said,
By this time, we're just under 3 hours, folks. I don't know if you could hear me through that fucking whole thing or not, but anyways, it was money-making clip time. Just to have a little fun, little palate cleanser for the end of that madness. Now, here. Now, tell me, you can hear me over this music, right? Who is that man in your photo? Oh, Brando. Oh, are you talking to somebody else? All right. All right, you can hear me? All right. Thank you very much. Winks and Wilts, $10. Cossie, you rock. Thank you so much. You rock. You're the best. Genuine. You hit the kitty lottery. I absolutely did. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Taco Tuesday 44 became a member. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Everybody, consider becoming a member. We're going to be doing some members only stuff very soon. We're doing some kitty cat shit. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be great. It's going to be a good summer. Lunatic Lana doesn't know shit about. That's right. Thanks, Sarah D'Amico, my local friend. We grew up around the same areas, know some of the same people. Pretty wild. Small world over here. Mo always coming in, supporting $9.99. They all want to be Turtle Boy derangement syndrome. Yeah, it's really strange. It's an actual sickness. And I'm not sure there's a cure. I haven't seen many come back from it. Jesus, I don't even know how to say that. I think it's so small. Tina Serafina, thank you. She became a member. Thank you for becoming an antenna person or antenna folk, however you want to say it. The Goodmans coming in, always. Gifted a Cossie G membership. Thank you so much to the Goodmans. 1977 Felicia coming in all the time. The McAlberts could confess and Leanne would still say yeah. She just I don't know. She's so weird, man. I don't know how she gets an audience, but these people walk amongst us, people. They drive cars, they operate machinery, they might prepare food. I mean, it's scary. It's a scary world out there. Everybody be safe, okay? 1977. What happened? Where is it? Oh, she gifted 5 Costa G memberships. Thank you again. 77 Felicia. Thank you so much. US Lily coming in as usual. Gifted 5 Costa G memberships. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. And Tanya Esposito, $4.99. Just saying hello. Thank you so much. Are you related to Tony? Tony Esposito, the great Bruin. All right. 1977 Felicia, once again, $10. TT sent Cryford $5 that I'm compelled to outdo her. Hugs for Brando. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And you definitely did. And Brian only gave him $2. He's like, money making Brian over here. Like, your buddy gave you $2, man. All right. I guess I gave you something. But hey, listen, everybody, I appreciate you being here. I just kind of wanted everybody to kind of get a load of lunatic Lana and, see what she's up to. And she is obviously fully Karen Reed guilty at this point. There's just no question about it. So don't let her tell you different. It's not like I like saying this shit, you know what I mean? Like when these people do this, but I mean, it's just nuts. I mean, who abandons their shit like that just because you hate somebody? Like you hate somebody else, so you just change everything. With Chastity coming in the last minute, gifting a Costa G membership, Leanna White got it. Thank you so much, Chastity. I appreciate you. And damn, I had no idea it was so late. I just looked at the clock. I was like, what? But yeah, holy shit. Unbelievable. Anyways, thank you all so much. I appreciate you. And we'll see what the weather's like in the next day or two. I think it's supposed to rain, but we'll do a beach stream. And go for I lost my my outro here. Give me a minute. All right, thanks everybody. Have a good night.
Yeah. Just Andrew Timmons. Yo. I'm the man in charge, triple dip justice, my reach is large, indicting T-Rex arms, yeah they on display, short reach, big mess on a public way, yo. Adjust your antennas, tune in tight, Posse rules the bench, I'm the law tonight. Be so high, they touch the sky, the joke ain't over, just watch me fly. Adjust your antennas, tune in tight, Posse rules the bench, I'm the law tonight. Be so high, they touch the sky, the joke ain't over, just watch me fly. Advanced years, wisdom stacked, try me once, no turning back. James Jackson ordered, case dismissed. Kasi G strikes, you won't resist. Order in the court, the rhythm pounds. Justice echoes, breaking bounds. Prosecutor by day, mic in hand by night. Adjust your antennas, I'm the signal, alright. Antennas, tune in tight. Kasi rules the bench, I'm the law tonight. Be so high, they touch the sky. The joke ain't over, just watch me fly. Yeah, adjust your antennas, tune in tight. Kasi rules the bench.
Yo. You know where I got this hat? You see how it says Boston and it's got the Shady logo, M&M, but it says Boston Shady. You can't buy this. Think about that. You can't buy this hat.
Music, I want to come down there, yo, bam! I want you to play it.
And it says Shady. Where do you think this hat came from? Do your homework. Think about it.
Music, I want to come down there, yo, bam! I want you to play that.
Multi-platinum guy. Do you know who that is? I don't know. Do the math. You like M&Ms, don't you? It looks like you love them.
I want to come down there, yo, bam! I want you to play that.
You know, stays that way. That's I would never turn away from them. You know.
I did something. You ready?
Yes.
Shady aftermath. Did I get 6 of these? And are they on the way to all the chat rats?
Oh, you suck.
I'll send you this one. You can have this one.
No. I love it though. That's fantastic. I love that.
Well, we said we couldn't get them, so I had them ordered in 11 minutes. It's true.
Music, I want to come down there, yo, bam! I want you to play that.
I don't know, Randall. You can't get that hat. You can't get it. You'd have to know like Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch or something.
Yo, bam!
I don't know though. Look. Oh, it's kind of meshing in with Nan's mouth, with Nanity's mouth here, but I think you get the drift, right? Can't get that hat.
Bam!
What do you think? You're the only person that lives in Massachusetts? Come on. Give me a break, buddy. Give me a break.
I want to come down there, yo, bam!
Plan is, where did you get the hat? I'm gonna beat your ass.
You can't even buy this. You can't buy this. Think about it. Go
Say
ahead.
it.
Think about it. Think
Ask-
about if you could buy this. What does that mean? Boston? It
Ask
says
her.
Boston there and Shady. You know, multi-platinum? Think about it. Think about it.
Think about it.
Yeah, mull that around in the old noggin. I don't know.
I want to come down there, yo, bam! I want you to play that.